my name's Achmed Khan. I wanna rock. Rock. Da 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 da. I wanna rock. I'm getting a guitar for my birthday so I can start a band. Do you know how to play drums? My cousin Iqbal can play the harmonium real good. He rocks, dude. Sorry, I can't hear you. I just got this rad tape, Little Bo Peep, and the Metal Sheeps. We will rock you, silly. It rocks. I've got extra batteries for my tape deck, so I can keep the tunes cranking all day and all night. Yay, rock it! Rock and roll, dude! Dude, one time I went to this rad rock and roll concert at my school. There was this band of old guys there, probably at least high school age, and they jammed for about 10 minutes or an hour or so, and I was like, yeah, you guys rock! And then one of the dudes broke a string on this crazy bend. Wah! But the dude kept on playing. It was awesome. Hey, dude, my name's Achmed Khan. Rock it! Yeah, rock and roll. Soccer's a kick, dude. It rocks. Dude, check this out. I've got this rad guitar with flames painted on it. It kicks. I use it to rock out. Okay, well, I don't have it yet, but I'm getting it for my birthday. Then I'll be set to crank out the tunes, dude. Woohoo! Rock! Yo, dude, I got this tape I'm checking out. It's rad. It's this great band called the Monkey Boy 3. They're pretty heavy, but they got some melodic riffs they throw on top of everything that really ties it all together. They've got a real good beat and I can dance to them. I'd give them an 86. Yo, dude, my brother Amir is always like trying to hang around with me and stuff, which is cool, but he's just a kid. He wants to be in a band like me. He's too young to rock, dude. I think you have to be at least 7 or 8 to really rock. Soccer is like awesome. Back in my grandfather's country, Pakistan, they play soccer all the time. And cricket. Cricket is like rad. I don't know how they play it, but it really rocks. Hi, I'm Achmed. I like to play the rockin' heavy guitar. Do you like the rockin' heavy guitar? It goes like this. Wah, 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 wah. Dido, dido, dee, wah. Hey, can you speak a little louder? I can't hear you over this rockin' heavy guitar. Rock, rock, rock. Everybody love the rock. I love the rock. You love it. Somebody give me the rockin' heavy guitar. What? Oh, yes, that was a rollicking number, wasn't it? Hi, I'm Achmed Khan. When I'm not rocking out to the rockin' heavy guitar, I like to play backyard football. Hey, have you seen my little bro Amir around? He looks kind of like me, only about 2 feet shorter. Yeah, I'm in a rock band. We're pretty good. All we need to do is get some instruments and learn how to play, then we'd really rock.
Hey dudes, I'm Achmed Khan. My little brother Amir and I started a heavy rockin' band. Amir plays the drums and I play the heavy rockin' guitar. We'd be even more heavy rockin' if we had instruments. Our band is called the Knights of Rockville. We used to be called Ham Sandwich, but I didn't think that sounded rocking enough. We're currently looking for a lead singer for the Knights of Rockville. I wonder if Detlef is available. Huh? Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you. I was listening to my new tape, Hard Rocking Hair Bands of the 80s. I think it might be the greatest album of all time. I just wrote a new song. It goes like this. Rock, rock, heavy rockin' rock. Everybody loves the heavy rocking guitar. Then there's a guitar solo. Wow! I'm still working on the rest.
My name's Amir Khan, and I'm cool like my brother Achmed. Achmed's my brother. We're going to start a band when we get older. I'm going to play the bass guitar. Dum 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 dum. I like rock and roll a lot because it's cool, man. It's even better than country western music. My cousin Iqbal can play the harmonium real good. Did Achmed tell you? Well, yeah, it's true. He's going to be in our band. We need a name for us, though. Can you think of anything? I like Achmed and the Raging Cool Dudes. What do you think of that? Cool, huh? This one time, Achmed was listening to a tape and he said I could listen to it when he was done, so I did, and ever since then I've been totally into rock and roll because it rules, and Achmed says that it's pretty cool and all that. Iqbal likes it too, but my dad and mom don't like it because they like Qawwali music better, which is okay and all that because the harmonium solos and tabla solos are pretty rockin', but they're not electric or anything, and they're not loud or anything. My family's name is Khan because my grandfather is from Lahore, which is in Pakistan, you know. He doesn't speak English so good because he speaks Punjabi instead, which is a language too, but it's different than English and sounds different and all that. Plus, you write it differently. I'll bet you didn't know that, did you? Hey, cool dude. My name's Amir Khan, and I'm a rockin' cool dude, too. I like to rock. Do you? Maybe my brother Achmed will let us borrow his headphones so we can rock out just like him. I think in another year or so, Achmed and I are going to start our band. I need to get a bass guitar first, though. I'm going to play the bass guitar, and Achmed is going to play lead guitar, and my cousin Iqbal is going to play the harmonium. The harmonium is like this really rad piano thing that you pump air into, and then play the keyboard and it makes this sound like an organ or something. It's pretty cool, dude. I want to rock and roll all night and party every day. I think maybe I will have a party soon and you can come. We can listen to rock and roll and eat cake and ice cream. Then we can play games like Papa Wheelie Bonanza and the Stuff the Marshmallows in Your Cheek game and the My Backyard is Hot Lava game and stuff like that. Guess what? I think my big brother Achmed has a girlfriend. Her name is Brenda and she's a girl at our school. I could have a girlfriend if I want, I think, but I don't want one because I want to concentrate on my rock and roll band. Mera naam Amir hai. That's Pakistani for my name is Amir. Can you say that? Try it. What's your name again? Say Mera naam, then your name, then hey. Simple, huh? Hi, I'm Amir Khan. You know, Achmed's little brother. He's cool, huh? My big bro Achmed is rockin' cool. Someday I'm gonna have a Walkman just like him. Until then, I'm just gonna keep on rockin'. You know what? Achmed can sing Little Bo Peep and the Rockin' Sheep in Punjabi. Cool, huh? Hey, have you seen my big brother around? He said he would let me listen to his hard rockin' 80s tape. I love to rock out just like my brother Achmed. Only sometimes if I rock out too much, I get dizzy and Mom says I have to stop. Do you know how to play an instrument? You could join me and my brother's band. Actually, it's okay if you don't know how to play anything. Neither do we.
What's up, dude? I'm Amir Khan. You know, Achmed's little bro? Yeah, maybe you've heard of my band, the Knights of Rockville. Oh, you haven't? Well, we only started it a few weeks ago, but as soon as we get some instruments, we're going to totally rock the world. I played the drums in the Knights of Rockville. Maybe someday we can, play at halftime of the basketball game, and I can have, a 20-minute drum solo, One time, I built a drum set out of cardboard boxes and empty oatmeal containers, but I left it out in the rain, and the next day I went out to play them, and they were just a big pile of mush. I was totally bummed, dude. I joined the concert band at my school this year, and I chose drums as my instrument, and I thought they'd, give me this 20-piece double bass drum set with the cage and the gong that you'd light on fire like John Bonham. But instead, all they gave me was this little plastic practice pad and told me to learn oats, peas, beans. Let me tell you, it's pretty hard to rock out to oats, peas, beans. My brother, Achmed, said that if I gave him my rookie card, that he'd let me borrow his Walkman for an hour. But I said, no way, dude!
The name's Angela Delvecchio, and I'm probably the best at baseball, you know. For sure. Not that I think I'm all that, but you'll see, I am good. My brother's name is Tony, and he thinks he's a big man, but he ain't all that, you know. He's older than me, but he's not nearly as mature as I am. I am a young lady, you know. I'm in the 3rd grade, but I tested into the 5th grade, but my pop, he wouldn't let me move up because he didn't want me to make my brother Tony feel like a knucklehead. He says, Angela, sugar, you're a good kid. What you need to go making your brother Tony feel like a knucklehead? And then I says, hey, Pop, don't sweat it, you know. And he says, here, have a milkshake. And I says, thanks, Pop, because I really like milkshakes, you see. Okay, I'm done talking now. You know, I'm probably the best athlete here, but I don't like to brag or anything, because I don't want the other kids to feel bad and feel like knuckleheads or something. Some kids just have natural talents, and some kids just don't. I don't want to toot my own horn or anything, but I'm a natural, for sure. Okay. My name's Angela, and I'm 8 years old. I like sports and school because I'm good at them. When I grow up, I want to be an astronaut or a doctor or a lawyer or a teacher. Being a teacher would be way neat because then I could boss around kids and stuff and maybe let the kids have recess early and go out and play with them. But then I could have summers off and not have to work all the time like my old man. He makes milkshakes, you know, which would be an okay job too because milkshakes are good. The name's Angela. Angela Delvecchio, and I'm probably the best at soccer, you know, for sure. Not that I'm bragging or anything, but I am good. I've got a natural athleticism that comes from my mother's side of the family. My brother Tony, he takes after my pop's side of the family. In more ways than one, if you know what I mean. My mother stays home all day and bakes cookies and cakes for my pop and brother. I don't eat that sugary stuff because I don't want to rot my teeth. I went to the dentist last week, and she said I didn't have any cavities. Naturally, I have perfect teeth. I'm pretty smart, and I'm only in the 3rd grade. I think I'm about as smart as an 8th grader, you know, but I don't want to brag or nothing. It's not that I think I'm some hotsy-totsy Albert Einstein or nothing, but I shouldn't have to act dumb or nothing, or pretend that I'm dumb, like my brother Tony, who is, I swear, a complete knucklehead, you know? One time my family and me went over to Vinny's house. You know, Vinny the goat who does the color commentary for Backyard Baseball. I think his pop and my mom are 2nd cousins or something. Maybe 3rd cousins once removed or something like that. So we go over there and we're like eating this antipasto before the regular dinner. And of course me and Tony and Vinny and Vinny's brothers are sitting at the kids' table, you know. And Vinny said something really funny, and I don't know what it was. But Tony was drinking some milk, and I swear he laughed so hard the milk came out of his nose. And he's like so proud of himself, like he's some kind of clown or something. What a pig. After the game, we should all go over to my pop's store. He can make us all milkshakes. I like milkshakes. I think everyone likes milkshakes, for sure. My favorite is peanut butter and chocolate. It's not a regular flavor, you know. My pop makes it special, just for me. My aunt's husband's 2nd cousin plays soccer over in Italy. A real professional and everything. I think he lives in Rome or something. They really like soccer over in Italy, you know. Italy last won the World Cup in 1982. But that was before my time.
Hiya, sport. I'm Angela Delvecchio. You know, Tony's kid sister. Pop runs a malt shop. He makes the best shakes in the world. I know, 'cause I'm the official taste tester. Pop just invented a new flavor last week. Peanut butter and pepperoni. Oh, man, is that good stuff. Me and my brother Tony is 2nd generation Italian-American. Dad says America is the greatest country on the history of the globe. I got to agree with the man. I mean, where else you gonna get a game like this, eh? They call me Sugar Pop, 'cause I'm always amped up to play, like I was on one of them sugar highs. My brother Tony is always like, hey, Angie, calm yourself, but I can't help it. I love this game. I do pretty good in school, but my brother Tony, oh boy, forget about it. Pop calls him Goomba. That's Italian for knucklehead. I tell you, folks, it's tough growing up in a house full of boys. I mean, all day. It's yo Angie this and yo Angie that. I tell you, if I hear one more yo Angie, somebody's gonna get a face full of linguine.
Hey there, folks. I'm Angela Delvecchio. You know, Tony's little sister. You know, I heard somewhere that girls used to have to wear skirts when they played basketball. Can you believe that? I mean, how are you supposed to dunk wearing a skirt? You know, my brother Tony thinks he's so tough. But one time, my mom made him get his hair cut, and he ran in his room and cried for 3 hours. Don't tell him I told you, okay? Yeah, I got into basketball when I was a really little kid. My grandma would always watch the games 'cause she had a crush on Vinny. Me and my big brother Tony play basketball in our driveway a lot. He's bigger and stronger than me, but I'm quicker off the dribble than him. I can totally, burn by him sometimes. One time I was playing basketball in our driveway, and I hit a shot all the way down by the tree stump. Oh, yeah, you haven't been to my house, have you? That's a 3-pointer on our court.
Hi, my name is Annie Frazier, and I like hiking and camping and animals and the great outdoors. My mom and dad went to Woodstock when they were young, and they don't stop talking about it. I don't see what the big deal is. I really like camping. My mom and dad take me at least 2 or 3 or 8 times every summer. I like to hike around and look at the animals. I think when I grow up, I'm going to be a park ranger or maybe a biologist. I'm not sure what biologists do, but I bet it's something neat. I like to go to the zoo. My favorite place is the monkey area because those monkeys are so crazy. They make me laugh so hard my side hurts. But I don't really like the reptile house because it's so dark and filled with creepy crawlies. I'm scared something's going to bust out of its cage and get me. No, not really. I'm just kidding. Did you know that squirrels bury food so that they can have something to eat in the winter? Well, I do. I read that somewhere. I bet Dante has some food buried around, too. He's like a funny squirrel. I think I'm going to call him Squirrel from now on. That would be funny, huh? One time, my dad let me plant a garden. I planted carrots and potatoes because they're my favorite vegetables. And then I had to water them and pull weeds and everything. And then, when they're all done growing, we cook them up for supper. And they tasted really good. They were organic and everything. One time, I went to a rainbow gathering. It was okay, because I like grilled cheese sandwiches. Hi, my name is Annie Frazier. I'm here to play soccer with all these great kids. They're all great friends of mine, and each one is precious in his or her own way. They all have these great attitudes, and I just get a good feeling when I'm around them. I bet you have friends like that too, don't you? Friends are the most precious things in this whole wide world. Friends and kittens. I went on a camping trip last weekend with my mom and dad. We went to a forest and pitched our tent out in the middle of this great clearing. I saw a deer and squirrels and even a skunk. I ran when I saw the skunk, though, because they really stink. If you get sprayed by them, you stink for at least 3 days or more, and you have to take a bath in tomato juice and burn your clothes, and everyone would call you Stinker. Maybe after one of these games, we can go for pizza. I like pizza a lot. Cheese pizza. I don't like pepperoni at all, though, because I don't eat meat. I'm a vegetarian. I'm not a vegan, though. My mom is a vegan, but my dad and I eat cheese, and sometimes I have cereal with milk on it. And sometimes I eat eggs for breakfast. See this shirt I'm wearing? Pretty sweet, huh? I got all the colors of the rainbow on it. Rainbows are so pretty. Don't tell anyone. But I'm trying really hard to be friends with Lisa because I think she really needs some good friends. Everyone needs friends. I just think most of the kids don't understand her because she's so complex and deep. I think I can understand her because I'm good with people, and everyone likes me because of my positive outlook on life. When I grow up, I'm going to move out to a cabin and get a pet monkey and teach him how to do backflips. And I'll call him Flippy because he can do flips. Pretty funny, huh? No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to get a monkey because they're an endangered species, and they should be in the jungle where they belong, hanging out with all their monkey friends. Hi, my name's Annie Frazier. My dad wanted to name me Moon Puppy, but my mom said that was just too far out. She did let him name the cat, though. He called it Mr. Jenkins. At first, I didn't want to play football because I heard they called it pigskin, and I like pigs. But then I took a look at the football, and it said simulated leather, which Mom said meant fake leather, so I was really relieved. I like playing football a lot, but I really feel sorry for the grass. I mean, every week we come out and stomp all over it with our cleats. It must really hurt. Maybe we could play barefoot. That might not hurt the grass as much. The kids call me Flipper because I like dolphins. Dolphins are very, very smart. They communicate just like humans do, except they don't have email because they can't type on account of their fins. I don't mind playing football as long as I don't have to run around too much. It makes me tired. Boy, I'm getting sleepy just thinking about it. Hi, do you like my shirt? It's made out of 100% organic alfalfa sprouts. It's a very durable material. Besides, if I get hungry during the game, I can just eat one of the sleeves.
Hi, I'm Annie Frazier. Is this a dolphin-safe computer? I like rainbows and dolphins and organic foods and, oh yeah, basketball. Some kids can be mean when they're playing basketball, but that's just because they have too much pent-up aggression. They should try yoga. I think naps are very important to maintain a happy inner self. Don't you? I think I'm the only kid here wearing sandals. Did I miss something? You know what? Playing basketball is really tough in these sandals. I wish somebody would make basketball sandals.
Sidney and I are state champions in under-9 girls doubles tennis. We don't like to brag about it, but our daddy says that we should take pride in his and our accomplishment. He has a little room where he keeps all our ribbons and trophies. He says we're going to be the next Monica Seles. And if he plays his cards right, he says he can avoid being like the father of Steffi Graf. We don't know what he means by that. Our dad tells us to be careful when we play baseball because he doesn't want us to mess up our serve. He says he has too much invested in our tennis. So we have to be very careful every time we go out and play. If you see him coming, holler so we can pretend like we're just watching. Sidney's backhand is really good, but I've got the best forehand. I always thought Sidney got all the brains and I got all the looks. But don't tell her I said that. She's also not as good at baseball as I am. But she's a great sister, and I love her to pieces. Daddy says she's the yin to my yang. Whatever. We have an older sister who plays tennis, too, and she's really good. She'll probably get a scholarship or something. Maybe even turn pro. I don't want to play tennis forever, though. I want to be an artist when I grow up. Don't tell Daddy, though. We went to the doctor the other day, and he says Ashley and I have 20/20 vision. I guess that means we can see really good. I don't know what the numbers mean, though. Maybe it has something to do with that television show. You know, 20/20. I always thought Ashley got all the brains and I got all the looks. But don't tell her I said that. She's also not as good at baseball as I am. But she's a great sister, and I love her to pieces. Daddy says she's the yin to my yang. Whatever. Ashley's backhand is really good, but I've got the best forehand. We have tennis lessons all year round. During the school year, we get up extra early so we can practice before school. And when school is out, we go and practice some more. Sometimes, though, we get to do fun stuff instead, like ride bikes or play tag. Hello, my name is Ashley. My middle name is Raylyn. My last name is Weber. Put it all together, and it spells Ashley Raylyn Weber. I like to ride my bicycle to tennis practice after school. It's fun riding home because it's downhill, and I get to go really fast. I can ride faster than Sidney, but don't tell her I said that. Sometimes we stop at the ice cream parlor and get ice cream. I like cookie dough ice cream. It's super great. We have a cat called Hamburger. I love cats. Everyone I know loves cats. Well, all the girls I know love cats anyway. I don't think some of the boys like cats, though. They're kooky. Cats are super special because they are fun to pet. Their breath stinks, though. And they throw up icky hairballs all the time. I have a twin sister who looks identical to me because we are identical twins. Her name is Sidney Marie. I have an older sister, too. Her name is Shelby. I forgot her middle name, though. I'll find out later and let you know, okay? Hi, my name is Sidney Marie Weber, and I have a twin sister named Ashley. She and I are best friends and do everything together. I like playing tennis and drawing pictures. My daddy might show up to watch me play, if that's okay with you. Soccer is super fun. I like the part where you kick the ball the best. And the running is fun too, because I like to run. Sometimes I get to run when I play tennis.
But it's not too far to run, because tennis courts are not big, like only 50 feet long or something, I think. Maybe later you can come play tennis with me, and I promise I won't beat you too bad, okay? Because I'm really good at tennis. Daddy says Ashley and I have a special talent. Ashley and I are state champions in under-9 girls doubles tennis. We went to a tournament last weekend. My dad drove us. It was really far away. Sometimes Ashley and I fight when we take long car rides, and Daddy always says, "Don't make me stop this car." But when he does stop, it's usually to get us milkshakes, so we keep fighting. But it's not mean fighting, because we're sisters, and we love each other. Hello, my name is Ashley Raylyn Weber, and I like to draw pictures and ride bikes, and I really like my twin sister, Sidney. She's really fun to play with. Make sure you don't get me mixed up with my twin sister, Sidney. You can tell us apart, because she's a little slower than me. I love football. It's such a fun sport. Sometimes I think it's more fun than tennis. When I grow up, my daddy wants me to play tennis professionally. Tennis is okay, but you don't get to tackle as much. Me and my twin sister are really good at football, especially if we're on the same team. We have that psychic connection. You know, we have an older sister named Shelley, but she doesn't have the psychic connection. I think it's because she's older. Sidney and I are state champions in under-9 doubles tennis. Our older sister, Shelby, she plays tennis too. But she plays singles tennis because she doesn't have a twin or a partner. But she's a super great tennis player. Me and my twin sister are in the same class at school. The other day, we played a joke on our teacher, and I sat in my sister's desk, and she sat in mine. It was super funny, because Mrs. Sullivan didn't know, and she kept calling me by my sister's name. But then, Jason Riley told on us, and we got in trouble. And Mrs. Sullivan called our daddy, and when we got home, our daddy told us we needed to respect our elders. And he sent us to our room to think about our actions. We didn't know what he meant by that, so we just played cards instead. Hi, I'm Sidney Marie Weber. I have a twin sister named Ashley. It's super great to have a twin, because it's like having a best friend who looks just like you. Make sure you don't get me mixed up with my twin sister Ashley. You can tell us apart, because I'm a little bit faster than her. Have you seen my twin sister Ashley around? She's the one that looks like me, only not quite as pretty. But don't tell her I said that, Kate. I mean, I love her to pieces, and I wouldn't want to hurt her feelings. The other day, Ashley and I got in a fight because she wanted to wear my new purple hair barrette, and I told her no, that she had to wear hers, which is pink. And then she told me that she should have the purple one because purple is her favorite color, and I told her no, purple is my favorite color. Then our daddy told us that we shouldn't fight over silly things, and that sisters should stick together and not let little things like barrettes divide them. So we made up, and then Daddy took us to get some ice cream.
Hi, I'm Ashley Weber. You know, Sidney's twin sister. Have you seen my twin sister Sidney around? She looks just like me, only not quite as beautiful. My dad really wants Sidney and I to play tennis. Doubles, of course. When Sidney and I are on the same team, we bring new meaning to the term double team. When Sidney and I play basketball, everyone thinks they're seeing double. Sidney and I are pretty even basketball-wise, but I think I'm a little better. Hi, I'm Sidney Weber. You know, Ashley's twin sister. Have you seen my twin sister Ashley around? She looks just like me, only not quite as pretty. My dad really wants Ashley and I to play tennis. Doubles, of course. When Ashley and I are on the same team, we bring new meaning to the term double team. When Ashley and I play basketball, everyone thinks they're seeing double. Ashley and I are pretty even basketball-wise, but I think I'm a little bit better.
Bonjour. My name's Billie Jean. Billie Jean Blackwood. I'm gonna be a model when I grow up and live in Paris. Como voulez-vous? My name's Billie Jean. My daddy says I'm too young to wear makeup. but I can wear lip gloss. I have 20 different types. Right now, I'm wearing Secret Sassy Strawberry Ultra Gloss for young ladies. I normally don't like to play sports because the sweat ruins my complexion. Mama says I got skin smoother than a pig's underbelly and that I should take care of it better. But I do my beauty exercises every morning and at night before I go to bed. Gotta clean my pores, you know. I don't like playing in the dirt because it ruins my hair. All fashion models have beautiful hair, and I gotta do what's right, and if I hope to move to Paris someday. This is my natural hair color, you know. Every night, I brush my hair 100 strokes and practice my diction. Maybe I can be an actress someday. Or a manicurist. My mama says my looks are gonna be my ticket out of this neighborhood. How y'all are? How y'all are? My name's Billie Jean Blackwood, and I'm a training for to be a high-fashion model in Paris. One of them purty runaway models what walk down a runaway in designer duds what are made by some French guy in a beret named Jean-Claude or Emile or some other French name like that. You hear? I got me a sister named Bobby Sue. She were real purty when she were younger, but then she got herself a beau, and before you know it, them two were married up real proper like. Then Bobby Sue got herself with child, and now I'm an auntie. We got ourselves some hounds what live in the backyard, and they bark all day long and all night long, so a body can't get herself no rest. I needs my beauty sleep if and I's gonna run off to Paris and wear all them fancy Paris clothes and get my picture taken for the cover of Lil Missy magazine. Comment voulez-vous? That there's French language. I'm studying for to learn that language so's I can talk to all the nice folk in Paris. I got kinfolk what live down south, and they speak French a little bit, but I can't understand it because it ain't proper French. If you see that Marky Dubois around, you tell him I ain't got the sweets for him, no how, no way, 'cause he's got cooties, I swear. Bonjour, the name's Billie Jean Blackwood. You may recognize me from the Frogsville preteen beauty pageant last year. I came in second to that low-down Missy May stink tree. Anyhow, I'm just playing football here for fun, you know. I really want to be a French fashion model. Ooh la la, I like everything French. French clothes, French hairstyles, French fries. Over the summer, I had me one of them growth spurts. You know, I'm already taller than most of my teachers. I hope I get another couple growth spurts so I can get to be about 7 feet tall. Then I can be one of them supermodels. I like playing football and all, but if one of these here little ragamuffins muss up my makeup, they're in for a world of hurtin', boy. Oh, yes. I am up on all the latest French fashions. I'm trying to get the coach to let me design new uniforms for the team. The ones we got now are just so déclassé. You know, I like most everything French, except maybe their victuals. I mean, I heard they eat snails. Can you believe that? Yuck! Of course, I heard some people think we're gross just 'cause we eat possum stew.
Hi, y'all. I'm Billie Jean Blackwood. You know, I'm one of the tallest kids here, so I reckon I'd make a good center, don't you? I do love playing these here basketball games, except I always muss up my makeup, dagnabbit. I wish we could get one of them fancy French-type fashion folk to design our uniforms. I think they need a little bit of that je ne sais quoi. I think I'm going to get me one of them scrunchies for my hair that I read about in Teen Queen magazine. I reckon that would help my game a lot. I want to go to Paris when I get older, but it costs a whole lot of money to fly over there. Probably like $100 or something.
Marky. Bet you didn't know that. When I pitch, I throw all fastballs. It gets the game over with faster, so I can go home and eat. My name is Dante, but the kids call me Stretch. I guess that's supposed to be a joke. My mama says I got a bottomless stomach and a hollow leg. Now, I don't know much about anatomy because I'm just a kid, but that doesn't sound right. But whenever I ask my doctor about it, she just laughs. So do me a favor. The next time you go to your doctor, ask if it's possible for a kid to have a bottomless stomach or a hollow leg. 'Cause I got a feeling I'm the victim of some kind of conspiracy or something. My mama says good things come in little packages. I think she says it 'cause I'm so short. But you can keep growing up until you're 21 or something like that. But I like being short. It's harder for pitchers to throw strikes against me because my strike zone's so low. Oh yeah, I got this great shirt that says, "Up with short people." Get it? That's pretty good, huh? Pleased to meet you. My name is Dante Robinson. My nickname is Stretch. That's a joke, you see, because I'm pretty short. But my mom says good things come in small packages or something like that. And yeah, I'm good. Gooder than you, maybe. Hey, you, check this out. I got this really neat shirt that I'll wear next time, okay? I'll wear it all the time except not today because I got some ketchup on it or something. Maybe it was pudding. Anyway, the shirt says, "Up with short people." Get it? I like that a lot. Up with short people. Yeah, that's right. You didn't bring any of those orange slices, did you? I like orange slices. I like to stick the peel in my mouth and pretend I got orange dentures. I show you sometime, all right? My grandpa's got dentures. He keeps them in a jar by his bed. My grandpa always says, "Brush your teeth real good or you'll get dentures like me." Although he doesn't call them teeth, he calls them pearly whites. Or jumpers, or chops. My dentist says I don't have any cavities, even though I eat tons of candy and sugar and soda pop. I don't like flossing, though. Almost all the girls in my class at school are taller than me. Someday, though, I'm going to grow real tall, up to the sky. I'm hungry. Do you have any snacks? 'Cause I'm about ready to fall over. I'm so weak from hunger. Anything will do. Candy? Hamburgers? Pastrami sandwich? Candy? Ice cream? Peanut butter and jelly? Spaghetti? You don't have any spaghetti on you, do you? Or garlic bread? How about candy? Do you have any candy? Hi, I'm Dante Robinson. Kids call me Stretch. Guess that's supposed to be funny or something. I may be small, but I can put the food away like nobody's business. I am an eating machine. My mama says I should chew my food 50 times before I swallow. But I don't believe her because she also says good night, don't let the bed bugs bite, and I checked and I don't have any bugs in my bed, so I think she's just fibbing or something. I'm the quickest kid in the league. I want to get the game over quick so I can get home and eat. Show me the food. I'm just a little dude, but I'm fast as greased lightning, and I've got more moves than Jello. When Dante's got the ball, he knows what to do. He smashes through walls like he knew Kung Fu. You know, I was going to wear my favorite shirt today. It says, "Up with short people" on the front, and it's really cool. But then I spilled ketchup all over it, and my mama said I couldn't go out of the house looking like a slob, so I had to change. But I'll wear it next time, okay? 'Cause it's really cool.
I'm Dante Robinson. What's happening? Height isn't everything. Just look at my stats, man. I got skills. Hey, you got anything to eat? I'm starving. If I could grow my hair out just a few more inches, I'd be 3 feet tall. My favorite food is the Dante sandwich. That's peanut butter, jelly, potato chips, pickles, bananas, whipped cream, and a couple of hot dogs on raisin bread. It's Dante-licious. Man, I'm hungry. When do we get a lunch break around here?
My name is Dmitri Petrovich, and I like physics, chemistry, slot cars, baseball cards, and biscuits and gravy. My baseball card collection is the most extensive in the area, and I have every single one of them committed to memory using a simple mnemonic system. For instance, Wade Boggs batted .332 in 1991. .332 rhymes with free dirty glue, which makes me think of the paste at school, which I eat, but I eat French fries too, thus I remember French fries. Now, 91 rhymes with find the sun, which reminds me of a solar eclipse, which you can't look at or it will make you blind. Therefore, to remember Wade Boggs' batting average, I just need to remember blind French fries. I've brought along my calculator to today's game in case you need me to find the angle at which to hit the ball for maximum trajectory. By the way, according to my research in the area, the angle is around 30 degrees, which takes into account spin and the turbulence generated by the laces on the ball. According to my calculations, given my last season's batting average of .258, and after analyzing a 10-year study of the relationship between age and average, I should improve to .324 this season, allowing for chaos theory and the inherent uncertainty of a small sampling rate. Last weekend, I developed a relational database on my computer for filing all of my baseball card statistics. This allows me to perform a bit more analysis of the data, such as finding cumulative beta probability densities and calculating the kurtosis of a specific data set. At the moment, I am working on determining the Pearson product moment correlation coefficient for the Mariners catchers for the past 3 years as compared to the rest of the league. I'll let you know my results. Perhaps if the programmers of this game spent a bit more time developing the artificial intelligence and less time developing witty banter for me and the other children, you would be rewarded with a much richer gaming experience. Greetings and salutations. I am called Dmitri Petrovich. Not paste, as the kids would have you believe, and I do not eat paste. I do not know where you might have heard such nonsense, but it's a falsehood, a salacious and slanderous allegation put forth by my detractors. Lies, I tell you. You might like to know that in case you need to calculate anything, I've brought along my calculator. It's a scientific calculator, so if you are ever in need of any calculations of a scientific nature, do not hesitate to seek me out. Whilst writing an informal discourse on the history of Brazilian soccer, an interesting question presented itself. Why do some Brazilian players only have one name? After a bit of research, I discovered a simple answer. These single names are, in fact, nicknames for the athletes. For example, did you know that the athlete that we know as Pele is, in fact, named Edson Arantes do Nascimento? You must pardon my poor pronunciation, as Portuguese is a tongue in which I'm only moderately fluent. I have been looking into World Cup performance as of late, and I have committed many fascinating facts and figures to memory using a simple mnemonic system. For example, Diego Armando Maradona, the captain of the world champion Argentinian team in 1986, has had 8 goals in 21 World Cup appearances. Now, 8 is the number of powdered sugar donuts in a snack pack, which is my favorite after-school treat along with the requisite glass of chocolate milk. Now, 21 is the sum of cards needed to win in the card game. Blackjack. Blackjack rhymes with snack pack, which makes me think of powdered sugar donuts, and the glass of chocolate milk, which makes me think of 8, which I've already memorized. So, instead of thinking of the Blackjack Snack Pack Association, I think of another card game I like to play called Old Maid. Now, Old Maid reminds me of my dear old Aunt Bertha, who wears false teeth, which she keeps in a glass by her bed. Therefore, to remember Maradona's World Cup performance, I simply need to remember false teeth in a glass of chocolate milk. Reese is a nerd. I must confess I am a bit of a statistics enthusiast. Nothing makes me happier than to find the mean, median, and standard deviation of a set of values. In fact, in my spare time, I am working with Jorge on a stock analyzing program, which he will use to track market trends. I am writing the code in assembly language because I want to take my time and enjoy myself. If I wrote it in C or C++, it would not take long enough, you see, as I am quite proficient in both of those languages. It is a pity the same cannot be said about the programmers of this game. I suppose they hope a glossy exterior will hide the shoddy inner workings. The old bait-and-switch maneuver. Clever, really. Greetings. My name is Dmitri Petrovich. Kids at school call me Pace. Don't ask. Mother thought it was foolish for me to want to play with these ruffians. You see, Mother doesn't understand that while football is a bit barbaric, it's also a complex game of strategy. Strategy mixed with big lumbering oafs running at full speed until they collide head-on with each other, resulting in massive bodily damage. Oh dear. Perhaps Mother was right. I must admit I am a bit of a statistics aficionado, and as such I have committed a few fascinating football facts. Oh my, that was a clever bit of alliteration, wasn't it? I have committed a few fascinating football facts to memory using a simple mnemonic system. For example, the Dallas Cowboys won Super Bowl 30, beating the Pittsburgh Steelers by a score of 27-17, or a margin of victory of 10 points. Now, in monetary terms, 10 cents would be a dime, or, if you prefer, 2 nickels. Nickels rhymes with pickles, which I often enjoy, alongside my favorite tuna fish sandwich. I insist on my mother buying dolphin-safe tuna because I find dolphins to be incredibly complex and fascinating creatures with a high level of intelligence, like the television actor Flipper. Now, my cousin Philip has a fish, which he named Flipper, and I very much enjoy fish sticks, especially with tartar sauce. Now, getting back to the Cowboys, one could say that the Cowboys stole the game from the Steelers, which is another clever play on words, if I may say so. Now, cowboys who steal are called wrestlers, and wrestlers who get caught get thrown in the pokey, which is also the name of Gumby's horse friend. In conclusion, then, as I'm sure you see, to remember the result of Super Bowl 30, I simply need to remember Gumby tartar sauce. I am quite pleased at the talent level of the other youngsters in the neighborhood. It's quite shocking, really, considering the abilities of this game's programmers. Despite the lines and lines of spaghetti code that lie beneath the surface, the artificial intelligence performs adequately. I see you're eyeing my new pocket protector. Yes, pretty keen, eh? It's a top-of-the-line RJM Type 41 model. It features state-of-the-art ink-resistant material, sleek aerodynamic wind-resistant modeling, and a built-in pager. All right, I'll admit it, I've got a paste problem. Yes, I eat paste.
Greetings, I am Zoltar of the planet Nebatron. My Earth name is Dmitri Petrovich. I've designed a new pair of sneakers that will add 8 to 12 feet to my vertical leap. I call them the DP79-S thermonuclear vertical enhancers. The only thing missing is the fuel required to power the shoe's core reactor. You wouldn't have 40 pounds of high-grade plutonium on you by chance, would you? It's true that basketball can be a beautiful and graceful thing to behold, but I am drawn more to the intellectual side of the game, the intricately designed plays, the geometrical layout of the court, the guy who breakdances at halftime. According to my computer, I have only an 8% chance of being kissed by a girl before I'm 40. Machines can be so cold. I've got the strength of a power forward, the court savvy of a point guard, the strategic mind of a coach, and the body of a hot dog vendor. Mother thought it would be a good idea for me to play a sport so I could get some exercise, but I don't know if my body will be able to withstand the rigors of basketball. I get winded just watching it on TV.
Hi, I'm Ernie. Sometimes I like to jump up and touch the ceiling of my living room. I could do that, you know. My mom says one of these days I'm gonna stop growing, though I don't know. I don't run too fast because my legs are so big, but I do everything else pretty well. I heard this good joke the other day about this, what the invisible man's girlfriend was saying about not seeing him. Oh, no, wait. You see, he was heartbroken because his girlfriend couldn't see him anymore and all that. Yeah, that was it. Should I tell it again? My granny says I should be a stand-up comedian when I get older because I'm so funny. And I can do impersonations, too. Listen to this. Well, howdy, Pilgrim. Yeah, that's right. Clint Eastwood. Pretty good, huh? Okay, here's a good one. Knock, knock. Who's there? Who? Who? What are you, an owl? That one gets me every time. An owl. Get it? Howdy, partner. I'm Ernie Steele, the rootinest, tootinest cowboy in these here parts. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not no cowboy. I don't even like cows. I just say that sometimes because I'm so silly. My mom says she can never tell when I'm being serious and when I'm being funny. Okay, here's a good one for you.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Boo. Boo-hoo. Why are you crying, you little baby? That one is excellent. Let me tell it again. Knock, knock. Who's there? Boo. Boo-hoo. Why are you crying, crybaby? I like telling jokes. I've got 1,000,000,000,000,000 of them. Here's one. What do you get when you cross a hummingbird with a doorbell? Give up a humdinger. Get it? Pretty funny, huh? I made that up. Sometimes I like to pretend like I'm a space astronaut, and I'm walking on the moon and jumping up really high, and then these aliens come up, and I've got my space ray gun, and I zap them, and they turn into pudding. I like tapioca pudding. What is tapioca anyway? I'll tell you what it is. Good eating. Okay, I've got a joke for you. Why did Colonel Sanders cross the road? So he could get to the chicken on the other side. Get it? That was a good one, huh? Finger licking good. I like to play sport. Sometimes. Hey, folks, I'm Ernie Steele. When people see me walking down the street, they say, "Hey, there goes old Funny Bones. Look at them long old legs. That's Ernie Steele." Yuck, yuck. People see me, they say, "Look at that tall feller. He must be 13, 14 years old." And I say, "Nope, I'm only 7. And they say, "What?" And I say, "Yup." And they say, "No way, Jose!" Yuck, yuck, yuck. Man, you give me the ball on the 10-yard line, man, and I'll just step in the end zone with these long old legs of mine. I will, too. One time my aunt came over and she looked at me and she said, "Ernie Steele, you look like overstretched taffy." Then she laughed so hard she fell out of her chair and broke her hip. Man, I don't even know what stretched taffy is. People look at me and say, "Ernie Steele, where's your body at, kid? Looks like you got 2 long legs sticking out of your head." Yuck, yuck, yuck. I'm pretty good at football, man, but sometimes these long old legs of mine get all tied up like spaghetti. I could go for spaghetti right now. Yuck, yuck, yuck.
Hi there, folks. I'm Ernie Steele. Or you can call me Ernie Gonna Steal the Ball Away From You. People say to me, "Ernie Steele, what's up with those long old legs of yours?" And I say, "Why don't you just ask my ma? She's the one who gave them to me." I'm the only kid at my school who can dunk. Of course, I'm also the only kid at my school who's got 4-foot-long legs. I should be a comedian when I grow up, because people just take one look at me and they start laughing. I love telling jokes. Here's one. Knock, knock. Who's there? It's me, Ernie Steele, silly face. I sure wish I could find a pair of shorts that fit. These ones are riding mighty high. Ow.
Gretchen. Oh, yeah. Gretchen Hasselhoff. My mom named me Gretchen after her great grandmother named Gretchen Huberhausen with the sauerkraut and sausages and sausages. Kids don't like sauerkraut. That's funny that way. Oh, yeah. This one time I was playing with my dolls and my dog Sizzle came running in and messed up all my stuff and I was crying like crazy and Sizzle broke my Betty Whitty pants because he was all over and it was just a water from the cheese party. You know? Some of my kids like to call me Jabberjaw because I talk a lot. My mom says I'm just trying so hard to, and I disperse myself the candy and the sugar and it's crazy. And what do you think? I talk really fast and stuff because I have a lot to say, and even though you can never hear words, but it's okay. And I eat sugar and it's higher, but you can understand everything. And I say no fight because of anything at all. So there. Hi, my name's Gretchen. Oh, yeah, Gretchen Hasselhoff. I like playing soccer because, well, soccer's really fun and run around, kicking. Oh, yeah, this one time I was running around playing soccer and everywhere and scoring and goals and, oh, yeah, we were playing on cement and I fell down. Oh, that really hurts and I cried a bunch and the chocolate shake and Daddy's Angela's and chocolate sprinkles, I ate it. The end. This one time I was at school and this one time later, oh, yeah, I saw this one guy was riding his bike, Pablo wheelie, and it fell down. Really funny, you know. All the kids call me Jabberjaw because they talk really fast and someone doesn't talk fast and saying that their tiny brains don't work fast and real smarty. And so says Einstein for sure. Oh yeah, I have a dog named Schnitzel, which is kind of German word. And sausage and different like German. Well, did ya? I like to run around. And sometimes I hop in and then I gallop like a horse and I skip and turn cartwheels and stuff and then roller skating. Hi, I'm Gretchen. Baywatch, and you know what? My last name is Hasselhoff, and that's the same as the Knight Rider guy. Pretty cool, huh? After he did Knight Rider, he made a bunch of records in Germany, and then he came back, and when he did, he's on Baywatch, and I can't watch Baywatch. It's a grown-up show, and Dad watches it, and you know why? He's grown up. All the kids call me Jabba Jaw, but I don't know why. I guess because they think I talk a lot, but really I don't. I mean, I like to talk, but I always don't always talk. I mean, it would be tough to talk all the time because you have to eat sometimes and you have to sleep, but I talk in my sleep too because Dad told me. I want to play quarterback really bad, you know, but my arms are too short and I can barely hold the balls with both hands, and that would make it pretty hard to play quarterback. Hi. You know what? I like football because it's fun to play and because I like to run around, and because in football you get to run around the whole time. I guess that's why it's called football, because your feet are always moving, right? Teacher says, my mouth is always moving. Teacher called my mom in for a conference last week because teacher says I talk too much in class, but my mom says it's not my fault because it's my metabolism. You know what? One time I was playing football and I was running and I was telling the player that was covering me about a dream I had where I saw a pretty blue horse that could talk, except for the horse's voice sounded like Popeye, when all of a sudden, whammo! I got hit on the head with a football. Good thing I was wearing my helmet, huh?
Hi there, everybody. I'm Gretchen Hasselhoff. That's Hasselhoff spelled Hasselhoff. You know, some people say I talk too much, but I don't know. I mean, I guess I do get a little bit excited when around Christmas time, I really get really excited about Santa and presents and candy and stuff. But other than that, I'm pretty laid back. I really, really like basketball because it's really, really fast-paced game. And I like fast-paced games because I'm kind of fast-paced myself, I guess. Or at least that's what everyone tells me. I'm not supposed to have sugar because I'm what the doctor calls hyperactive. But one time, Kimmy had some candy and she shared it with me, and the next thing I know, I'm on top of the flagpole at my school. I guess I climbed up there. I don't remember, but the fire department had to come and get me down. That was fun. I'm not very good at blocking shots because my arms are too short, but I can dribble the ball really, really fast. The kids at school call me Jabba Jaw. I guess that's because I talk a lot. Sometimes I talk and talk and talk until I'm so tired from talking that I have to take a nap.
My name's Jocinda Smith, and I'm in the 3rd grade. My favorite class is art. I like drawing things, don't you? I got at least 30 coloring books at home, and I've colored almost every single picture. The kids call me MVP because they think I'm the most valuable player. I guess I'm okay, you know. I just like to play, that's all. My older brother is a starting pitcher for his middle school team, and maybe he'll come by later and show you guys how to pitch because he's really good. I wish he'd show me how to pitch a little better because I'm not that good at it. I'd rather play in the field. I'm the only girl in my family. I've got 4 brothers and they all love sports, so I grew up around baseball and basketball. So I know the rules pretty good. Sometimes I like to play the umpire, too. Maybe someday I can be an umpire. That would be fun. My favorite color is blue, and my favorite animal is the duck-billed platypus because they're so cute. I wish I could have one as a pet, but I do have a pet bird, a cockatiel named Claude. He's really mean and tries to bite me when I stick my hand in his cage, even if I'm trying to feed him. Pretty weird, huh? My name is Jocinda Smith, and I'm in the 3rd grade. I like drawing pictures and playing sports. I have a pet bird named Claude and 4 brothers, Todd, Aaron, Paul, and Jared. I live over near Kimmy. Sometimes I spend the night over at her place and we eat popcorn and ice cream until we get tummy aches. I never barf, though. One time my bird Claude flew out the front door. We don't clip his wings, you see. Lots of people clip their bird's wings, which is probably best because you don't want them to escape and get eaten by a cat or something. So anyway, Claude flew up into a tree and he wouldn't come down. We tried all day to get him back, but he wouldn't come, and eventually he flew away. 1 week later, my mom was looking in the paper and saw a lost and found ad that said someone found him like 10 miles away. So we got him back, and he was okay. Pretty weird, huh? I like to color pictures, and I like drawing pictures, too. My favorite class at school is art. My teacher says I'm pretty good at it. My mom and dad always hang up my artwork on the refrigerator. My favorite sports are baseball and basketball, but I like soccer a lot, too. Did you know that soccer is the world's most favorite sport? All over the world, people like soccer. A lot of places don't even have baseball or basketball. Pretty weird, huh? My nickname is MVP, which stands for Most Valuable Player. The most valuable player is the kid who does the best whenever they play. I do pretty good, I guess, but the other kids must think I'm really good. That's nice of them. My best friend is Alice Steinman. She lives over by me and Kimmy. She doesn't like playing sports very much because she's always practicing ballet. I think she takes ballet classes with Vicki Kawaguchi. I don't know. I don't really care too much for ballet. It's okay for some people, I suppose. I'd rather dance to my music rather than that classical stuff. Hi, my name is Jocinda Smith, and I like sports and drawing pictures. I have 4 brothers, and I'm the only girl in my family, which is pretty neat because I don't have to share a bedroom. I like to draw pictures, and I love art class. The other day, my teacher, Mrs. Sullivan, took our whole class to the art museum to look at famous pictures. She says I have natural artistic talent, and that with some hard work, one day one of my pictures will be on a wall in an art museum. That was very nice of her to say. She's a neat teacher. Football is a really fun sport because so many kids get a chance to play. If you throw really good, you could be a quarterback. If you kick really good, you could be a kicker. Or if you're really big, you'd be a good blocker. And if you run really fast, you can be a receiver. There's a position for everybody. My best friend, Alice Steinman, just got a new bike with tassels on the handlebars. They look really cool, and they blow in the wind when she goes really fast. My bike didn't come with tassels, so you know what Alice did? She took one set off of her handlebars and taped them to my handlebars. So now I have tassels too. Alice is so nice. My favorite sports are baseball and basketball, but I think football's pretty fun too. I guess I'm a pretty good football player because the kids call me MVP, which means Most Valuable Player. All I know is I like to play the game, but it is really nice of the kids to call me that. The other day, my bird Claude got out of his cage again, and he started flying around the house. Vicki Kawaguchi was over spending the night, and you know what Claude did? He landed in her hair, which I thought was funny because he's done that to me before, but Vicki got really scared, and she started yelling. Well, that just scared Claude, so he held on to her hair tighter. It was a mess. But then my brother Jared got some birdie treats, and when he showed them to Claude, he flew right over to Jared. My brother Jared is really nice.
Hey there, I'm Jocinda Smith. Yeah, I got all kind of basketball skills. I got a crazy handle, I can drop the dimes, and I can shoot the lights out. I got the crazy skills. My goal is to be the youngest kid ever to get her own shoe contract. Me and my teammates are working on something cool to yell after we make a good play. Something like, whoop, whoop, or woo-hoo! We're still working on it. I love basketball, man. I'm out here every day practicing my game, just like that Miller kid. He's out here taking like 500 jump shots every day or something. That kid can shoot. Man, I'm gonna be so good someday, they're gonna run out of people to play me, so they're gonna have to send me out into space to play aliens or something.
My name is Jorge Garcia, and I like to read books about economics and the stock market. If you want a bit of sound financial advice, let me just tell you this. Buy low and sell high. That's what I always do, you know. And I've done quite well for a 9-year-old. I don't like to sweat, and I don't like to get dirty. My nanny,
She always wants me to change into play clothes, but I don't really like to play. Sometimes I get worried that I might catch some disease from all these dirty kids. My eyes are not so good, and so I have to wear glasses all the time. But don't you go calling me Four Eyes, or else. My father buys me anything I want, you know. And if he won't, I asked my grandfather. He's got a lot of money, too. I always get what I want. These other little kids don't know how lucky they are to be playing baseball with me. Normally, I do not like to fraternize with other children, as I have little patience for their antics. Perhaps, though, I can be an inspiration for these little children. A role model, as it were. I am used to winning, of course. I always win at whatever I do. Next time I come, maybe I'll bring some of my trophies and ribbons so you can see. Greetings. My name is Jorge Raul Luis Garcia III. My father's name is Jorge Garcia, and my grandfather's name is Jorge Garcia. That is why I am called Jorge Raul Luis Garcia III, for I am the third son with the name Jorge Raul Luis Garcia. My father is an investment banker. That means he gets to play with other people's money all day. He has allowed me to manage my own money. So far, my portfolio is doing fairly well, although I recently had 14 call contracts expire worthless because the stock split and its upward momentum stopped shortly thereafter. And this, despite the analyst's prediction. Go figure, I tell you. I always wear a tie because every girl is crazy about a sharp-dressed man. I enjoy playing soccer, for it is a noble sport and one in which a less than sporting fellow like myself can partake. I do not enjoy the slight tackling, though. Sliding around in the muck, staining one's apparel, it's so demeaning. My glasses have designer frames which cost quite a pretty penny, so be careful not to knock them off. I can't see a thing without them. Children, take a bit of financial advice from me. Start saving your money now. Ask your parents to open up a little savings account for you. With your interest compounding for the next 20 years, you will be in fine shape to retire early. That's my plan, anyway. Hello, I am Jorge Garcia. Could you please point me in the direction of the caviar? Yes. Hello. Have you seen my butler Manuel around? He's supposed to serve me my lunch. It's so hard to find decent servant these days, you know. I say, I hope this football game is not too rough. I have very delicate skin. I do hope the other players understand that I am not to be tackled. I just had this shirt press and I am not about to get it all mucked up by playing some silly game. I do enjoy a good game of football, but I mustn't be touched. This is a brand new Armani playsuit I'm wearing. You haven't by chance seen Mr. Petrovich around, have you? He's the rather large boy who eats paste. I need to go over his stock portfolio with him. Let me give you some financial advice. Know your investment risks. There is a wide variety of investments available today, and each carries its own level of risk. For example, while playing the stock market can make a huge return on an initial investment, it can also make for a huge loss. The risk associated with the stock market is very high. Now take your average savings account. While the interest yield is low, the investment is insured, and you are guaranteed never to lose your initial investment. Knowing the level of risk with which you are comfortable makes for a smart investor.
Hello, my friend. I am Jorge Garcia, the 28th wealthiest child in the world. Please inform the other children that I am not to be touched. I simply loathe physical contact. Excuse me, is there a shoe shine around here? I need to have my junior Armani basketball shoes polished. I hope the game doesn't last too long. I've got an appointment with my financial consultant in 45 minutes. Now, let me see. I've got my gold watch, my cell phone, and my pager. Yes, it appears I'm ready to play basketball. I may not be tall or have much athletic ability, but I do share one thing in common with pro basketball players. I'm stinking rich.
My name's Kimmy Kawaguchi, and my legs don't work, but I can get around pretty well in this wheelchair. And I can play sports
really well. I have a kid sister named Vicki. You might have seen her around. She's okay as far as sisters go. But she's into ballet and dolls and pink stuff. Not me, though. I like computers and dogs and guy stuff. I used to have one of those motorized wheelchairs, but I don't use it too much because I like pushing myself around so my muscles can be huge. Someday, when I grow up, I'm going to enter a race in my wheelchair and maybe even become a professional racer because I can go pretty fast now. And I'm just a kid. Or maybe I'll be a ninja. One time I ran over our dog's tail and he hollered, and my sister Vicki thought she did it, but she blamed me for doing it, and I got in trouble. So I made her feel really bad for the whole day, and that night she gave me her dessert, which was cheesecake. So it worked out pretty good for me, because I really like cheesecake. Oh yeah, it would be best if this was our little secret, okay? Don't tell. A lot of kids feel bad for me because I'm in a wheelchair. But I don't think they should, because I'm just like any other kid, you know? It's just that I can't run or walk or anything. But I can still go anywhere and do anything just as good as anyone else. You'll see. Hello, my name is Kimmy Kawaguchi. I'm in a wheelchair because my legs don't work very well. It's not so bad most of the time. I can still play and go almost anywhere. Except upstairs. I like playing sports with my friends. I have a younger sister named Vicki. You've probably seen her out here playing with us. She wants to be a ballerina when she grows up. I want to be a computer programmer when I grow up and make computer games. Maybe I'll make computer games for kids to play. Ones that are fun and don't come with a 1995 rebate. When I grow up, I want to be an accountant, I think, because I like to count money. I have a big piggy jar of money at home. It's got like $50 in change. I like to count it. I stack the money up in piles of 10 and then multiply the number of stacks times the amount of the coin. Math is super easy for me. It's pretty cool. I think when I grow up, I'd like to be an inventor. I'll invent wheelchairs for kids so they can play sports better. I can play sports pretty well right now in my wheelchair, but I think I could make a better wheelchair. One that goes really fast. It can stop on a dime. My best friend is Wally Elderberry. He takes ballet classes with my sister Vicki, but he's pretty cool. His mom makes him take lessons. That's why he says anyway. Maybe he'll come by later to play soccer if his mom will let him. I think it would be neat to be a doctor when I grow up. I like to help people, and I like hospitals. I like to watch doctor shows on TV, and I don't really mind when they give me shots at school. I'm not scared of needles because I know they are only helping me to keep from getting sick. Plus, I'm a pretty tough kid, so I don't get scared from some tiny little pinprick, you know. Hey, I'm Kimmy Kawaguchi. I ride around in my wheelchair because my legs don't work very well, but I can still play sports really well. And boy, am I fast. Yeah, I'm working on customizing this wheelchair. I'm gonna make it so it can transform into a giant robot, like in those cartoons. I think when I grow up, I want to be a DJ. You know, scratching those turntables. Wickety whack! One time I was doing that at home, but I guess I need a special turntable or something because I really messed up my mom's Barbra Streisand record. Boy, was Mom mad. When I grow up, I want to be a jet pilot. I like to go really fast in my wheelchair, and I can steer it really well. I corner like I'm on rails, so I think I'd be a great pilot. Plus, flying is really fun. And those sunglasses pilots wear are really cool. Have you seen my baby sister, Vicki, around? She's the one prancing around in that pink tutu. I worry about that girl. Check it out. I put new tires on my wheelchair for extra traction. Man, I'm gonna be unstoppable now.
I'm Kenny K, but you can call me 2K. Or you can just call me Kenny. I may not get much vertical, but Larry wasn't exactly a skywalker. He made out okay. Have you seen my little sister Vicki around? She's the one in the pink tutu. That girl's got some issues. You like robots? I build model robot kits from Japan. I built one the other day called Mecha Super Robo Kong. He's like this giant robot monkey who can turn into a dog. You know, shooting a basketball from a chair is pretty tough. You should try it sometime. It's a lot harder to shoot when you can't rely on your legs. In the end, though, I think it'll make me a better player. I know this looks like your average wheelchair, but if I were to hit this secret switch, it would transform into a 50-foot-high mecha robot.
What's shaking, bacon? My name's Kiesha Flash Phillips. Kiesha's my name. Baseball's my game. Ask me again and I'll tell you the same. What are you eating under there? Don't have a cow, man. Hi, everybody. Hi, my name's Kiesha Phillips. You might recognize me as Luke Perry from the hit TV series Beverly Hills 90210. I float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. Heidi-ho, Kiesha Phillips is my name. Soccer is my game. Ask me again and I'll tell you the same. I've got more moves than something that has a lot of moves. Hey, I like to watch TV. Do you? I like watching cartoons and sitcoms. I like watching sports too. And movies. I really like watching infomercials and talk shows. Sunday night made-for-TV movies are great too. And after-school specials. Have you ever tried a matter? Hey, you've got a nose spore on your face. Away, 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 away. Away, away. Hey, you've got some updock in your hair. What are you eating under there? Hiya, folks. I'm Kiesha. That's with a K like karate. Hiya! I'm what they call big boned. It runs in the family. My brother's got a big old head. He doesn't have a forehead. He has an 8 head. They call me Flash 'cause I'm so quick. I'm so bad, I make medicine sick. I'm a big girl, but I got more moves than a game of chess. I got the shaking baker, the monster slayer, the fumble instigator, the two-step touchdown maker, and the human tornado. Man, you get me inside the 20, and I can smell that end zone. Give me that ball, and you got yourself 6 points. I'm smooth like butter and cool like lemonade. I know I'm bigger than most kids, so I try to take it easy on the little ones. There's one thing I can't stand is a bully. Man, they're the worst. I got no place in my heart for bullies.
What's up, peoples? I'm Kiesha Phillips. People are always like, yo, Kiesha, who's your all-time favorite basketball player? And I always say, Daryl, that guy could bring down the house with one of his dunks. And he told everybody he was from the planet Lovetron. Man, that guy was crazy. Whether it's 3-on-3 or a game of horse, when I get the ball in the key, I'm an unstoppable force. I can shoot the threes or post you up down under, and my thunderous dunks will put the mind on the wonder. Stop that clicking, man. It tickles. They call me Flash 'cause I'm faster than a shark. When I turn out the lights, I'm in bed before it's dark.
My name's Kimmy Eckman. Got a candy bar? I'm hungry. Mom says I should lay off the candy because it makes me hyper. I like baseball more than vegetables, but hey, who doesn't? Carrots are okay, though. And I kind of like Brussels sprouts, but onions give me the wind something fierce. One time for Christmas, my grandma gave me this little pony doll with a cowgirl and stuff, like I'm supposed to like that kind of stuff. So I took it outside and used it as a pitching target. So that's why I can pitch so good, because I just picture the catcher's mitt as that little pony doll, you know? Listen here, champ. My full name is Kimberly Ray Eckman. But everyone calls me Kimmy. My grandpa calls me Little Stinker, which is totally embarrassing, and I'd just die if anyone ever found out about that. So don't go telling. You're not gonna, are you? 'Cause I'll get you if you do. My name is Kimmy Eckman. Got a candy bar? My favorite type of candy is anything with chocolate. And peanut butter's good. Oh yeah, caramel rules. And crunchy little cookies? No wait, nougat. Nougat is good. What is nougat anyways? And I like almonds with chocolate, and coconut with chocolate, and toffee is really good. I like gummy bears and gumdrops and jawbreakers, but I don't really like marshmallows. They're fattening. I've got these great soccer shoes that have squishy soles in them so I don't hurt my feet when I run. They make me run really fast. Okay, I gotta go now. Time for a candy break. Reese is a nerd. Sometimes I call him Reese Worthlessness. That's pretty mean, huh? I don't really call him that. I'm just trying to be funny. Don't tell him I said that, okay? Because if you do, I'll get you. My doctor says I have a lot of anger issues. Stupid doctor. Doesn't know what he's talking about. My favorite soccer player is Alexi Lalas. He's got red hair, just like me. Don't tell him I said this, but I think he's cute. I had to go to a wedding the other day and be one of those dumb flower girl things. I had to throw petals on the ground and wear this dress. It was so gross. I felt like a total geek. Dresses are so weak. You can't run very well in them. And when you try to climb a tree, it just gets caught and rips, and your mom totally loses it and yells, "Why can't you ever keep your clothes nice?" And you yell, "I don't want to wear this stupid dress anyway." And then you get sent to your room. Know what I mean?
Hi, I'm Kimmy. Now where's the candy? You know my favorite store is the Mini Mart, because they have the biggest selection of candy. They have rows and rows of different candy bars. Sometimes I stare at all of the candy, and I can't decide which one I want. It makes me dizzy. I know I'm not supposed to eat sugar because it makes me spaz out, but I just can't help it. I hide candy in my helmet. I don't think my mom would like that very much, so don't go telling. If you do, I'll have to... Well, I don't know what I'll do. So just don't go telling. Some of the other girls don't like to get dirty, but not me. I love it. Chuck Downfield says, if you're not covered in mud at the end of the game, then there's something wrong with you. What's my biggest strength as a football player? I'd have to say defense. The coach taught me a good trick. When I'm on defense, imagine the football is a giant chocolate Easter egg. When I do that, the QB doesn't have a chance. Remember earlier when I told you I hid candy in my helmet? Well, I think it melted.
Hey there, I'm Kimmy Eckman. I really like playing basketball. I'm not the fastest kid on the team, but Coach says I make up for it with hustle, whatever that means. I love to eat candy. It is my greatest joy. One time I hid a candy bar in my sock to have during the game, but by the beginning of the second quarter it had melted and was leaking out of my shoe. And as I was going in for a layup, I slipped and my shoe went flying off my foot, spreading chocolate everywhere. Somehow, the ball went in the hoop and I scored, but the ref gave me a technical 'cause my gooey shoe landed on his head. He must not like chocolate. I wish I could live on a big pile of candy. You don't have any candy by any chance, do you?
Hello, my name is Lisa Crockett. That is all. Kids call me Mad Dog. Whatever. I don't know what to say. What do you want to know? Why are you asking? What now? All this talking is wearing me out. Again, you want me to say something? Leave me alone. What do you want? Yes? What? Huh? Hello again. Hello already.
My name is Lisa Mad Dog Crockett. I'd like to be your friend. What? Whatever. I'm not big on small talk. Okay, I'll tell you a story. Once, there was this little girl who was so charming and witty. All the girls and boys loved her and wanted to be her friend. Everyone called her Little Mary Sunshine and would buy her presents and do all her chores for her. All her friends would come and visit and say, "Oh, you're so pretty, Little Mary Sunshine." And, "Can I get you more ice cream, Little Mary Sunshine?" And, "Here's a cute little puppy for you, Little Mary Sunshine." Then one day, this little girl got real sick and went to sleep for a long time, and when she woke up, she was really mean. And all her friends stopped coming by, and she became allergic to ice cream, and her little cute puppy bit her hand. The end. What now? Hello? I said hello. Yes, I'm sure you mean well. But I mustn't talk so much because I have to go to my square dance calling class tonight and I need to rest my voice.
I'm Lisa Crockett. Lisa Mad Dog Crockett. What? You know, all of this excitement is wearing me out. I already said hello. I'm not very big on small talk. Again, you want me to say something? Enough already. Yes? What now? Didn't we already go through this? Hello, nothing new here. I don't know what you expect here. Are you looking for some kind of story or something? I'll give you a story. Once there was this little girl who didn't like vegetables. but her mom made her eat them anyway. The end. What were you expecting? A happy ending? What? Oh, nothing.
Lisa Crockett. Hi. I don't have anything to say. No, really. I don't have anything to say. You sure are persistent, aren't you?
My name is Luanne Lui, and I'm 4 years old. This is my best friend Teddy, and he's only 2 years old. You can call me Lulu, and you can call Teddy Teddy, but not Ted, 'cause he doesn't like to be called Ted, do you? You funny little honey bunny. I love Teddy, and Teddy loves me, and Teddy loves ice cream, and cake, and tea with little biscuits with icing shaped like little happy faces. They're yummy. Teddy doesn't talk very much 'cause he doesn't have much to say. He's the strong, silent type. That's what my mommy says anyway. He doesn't like to be left at home, so I take him everywhere with me. He's my friend. And you're my friend too, okay? You want to come over to my house later and play with me and Teddy? I asked Teddy, and he says you're very nice. And we both like you lots and lots, don't we, Teddy? Little squeeze-ums. Oh, I love you. This is my little man Teddy, who is 3 years old. He's my bestest ever friend in the whole wide world. He loves me lots and lots, don't you, sugar honey handsome? Oh, my name is Luanne Lui. I'm 4 years old. My mommy said Teddy was delivered by a stork one day, when I was just a little baby. And then the stork came back a little later and brought me a baby brother. His name is Alex. He's really little, so he can't play with us. That's okay, because we'll have lots of fun, just us, okay? You're a very nice person, and I love you. One time, Teddy knocked over a pretty vase with flowers in it, and Mommy got really mad when I told her it was Teddy's fault and not mine. I told Teddy to tell her the truth, but he wouldn't. I was pretty mad at him for a while, because we had to go to our room, and we couldn't go out and play with all the other kids. I cried a lot, too. But Teddy said I'm sorry, so it's okay now. Maybe later you can come over to my house for tea and biscuits, okay? We love entertaining, don't we, little sweet stuff? It's not real tea, so we'll have to play pretend. And then we can play dress up, and then we can play with my dolls. We'll have lots of fun. I'm glad you're my friend. Teddy loves playing soccer-wacko. Hi, I'm Luanne, and this is Teddy. Say hello, Teddy. Him's a shy bear. Me and Teddy like to play football, 'cause we like to run and run and run, don't we, Teddy? We usually play running back, 'cause me and Teddy are very, very fast. Aren't we, Teddy? One time, me and Teddy were playing wide receiver, and we went out for a long pass. And we caught it, and we ran, and and we scored a touchdown. But I was a little bit too excited, and instead of spiking the football, I spiked Teddy on accident. Oops! I said I was sorry, but he still didn't speak to me for a long time, 'cause Teddy is very delicate. Hello, I'm Luanne, and I'm 4 years old. This is my best friend, Teddy. He's only a little baby. He's only 3 years old. Sometimes me and Teddy like to play dentist. One time we played orthodontist, and I was going to give Teddy braces, but then I realized that Teddy didn't have a mouth. Boy, was I surprised.
Hello, I'm Luanne Lui, and this is my best friend Teddy. If Luanne Lui is too hard to say, you can just call me Lulu. That's That's what Teddy calls me. Teddy's a very, very good basketball player, aren't you, Teddy? I don't go anywhere without Teddy. He protects me from monsters and snakes, and he helps me with my free throws, too. Teddy can say his ABCs, can't you, Teddy? Go on, say them for the nice person. Oh, he's shy. I wish Teddy had a basketball jersey, but they don't make them in his size. He's too little.
Hola, my name is Maria Luna and I'm 7 years old. I have a cat named LaRue and I collect pony dolls. I have 53 of them. One of them I found over by Kimmy's house and it was very beat up, but I made a little dress for it and now it looks very pretty. Mi madre says I cannot get dirty because this dress is her favorite. I like it because it is pink. I like pink. Don't you? I like cats and unicorns. And I like my birthday because I get cake and presents too. You can buy me a present if you like. My father, he played baseball when he was a young boy. But my mother, she doesn't like me to play because she thinks I'll hurt myself. But I'm tough like anything, you know? I think someday I'm gonna save my money to buy me a pony of my very own. And it can stay in my bedroom. My madre says that we don't have room for a pony in our apartment. But I got my own room, so I don't see what the problem is. I would feed it and walk it myself. So I'm gonna save my money. I'm thinking of calling him Chester. Chester Luna the pony. That's good, no? Oh, you should come over and see my room. I have all my pony dolls arranged on shelves, you know. And I've got this wallpaper that has unicorns on it. And I have 3 or 7 or something stuffed animals on my bed. And I got a big closet filled with lots of pretty dresses. Hola, my name is Maria Luna and I am 7 years old. I have a cat named LaRue and I collect pony dolls. Mi madre says be careful because I am wearing my nice dress. It's pretty, no? I live with my mother and father and my baby sister and my older brother and my cat LaRue and my goldfish Slinky and Pinky and Stinky. Pinky is my favorite goldfish because I like the name Pinky because I like pink because it is a pretty color. It's a mixture of red and white. Red and white make pink. Pinky, my goldfish, is yellow. Yellow and red make orange, but pink is better. I love it. Last week, my father took me to Kitty Farm Funland so I could ride the ponies. I never did that before. It was kind of gross. Ponies smell funny, and none of them were pink like my pony dolls, and they didn't smell like strawberries, and they had all these gross flies buzzing around, and they were eating stinky hay, and they were all muddy and stinky. Real ponies are no good, I think. Did you know that my birthday is coming soon? I like getting presents. You can buy me whatever you like, but just in case you don't know what to get, I'll make you a list, okay? Do you see this dress I am wearing? My grandmother bought this one for me. It's pink. I wear it all the time, but I can't get it dirty or I'll get into lots of trouble. So I can't slide, tackle, or dive or anything, okay? My older brother, his name is Manuel. He plays soccer all the time. He is very good. He's too old to play with us kids, though, you know. He's 14. Pretty soon I think I'm gonna be 14 in a few years, and then I can go to middle school. But I don't care how old I'm gonna be. I'm still gonna play with my pony dolls. My name is Maria, and I like ponies. I like pink ones the best. I like everything pink. I wish the football field was pink. This is my favorite dress. My grandmother made it for me. I only wear it on special occasions, like game day. I like ponies, and, I like pizza, and, I like pretty dresses, and, oh yeah, I like nailing the wide receiver on a crossing pattern. My favorite color is pink. I think if everyone wore pink all of the time, the world would be a better place. Pink makes everyone smile. If you want, you can come over sometime and see my collection of my precious ponies. I have all of them except Aquatic Battle Armor Pony. Do you have that one? I want to get a real pony someday. I would name him Jasper Jolly Horse, even though he'd be a pony and not a horse. I just think Jasper Jolly Horse sounds better than Jasper Jolly Pony. Me madre won't let me have a pony, but she says I could get a dog instead. I don't know though. A dog just doesn't sound like as much fun as pony.
Hello, my name is Maria Luna. The kids call me Pinky. I guess it's because my favorite color is pink, and all my clothes are pink, and I wear a pink bow in my hair, and I have a special pink ink pen, and I have pink wallpaper in my room. Have you seen my cat around? Her name is Frank. Do you like my pretty pink dress? I only wear this one on game days. I have 437 dolls. One of them is worth $150 MIB. That means mint in box. It didn't come with a mint though, so I don't know how much it's worth. I still like it though. I like playing basketball, but I have to be careful not to get my pretty pink dress dirty. It's my favorite, you know?
My name's Marky Dubois, but you can call me Cootie, 'cause the gals say I got 'em. Her. These here's my new overalls what Mama give me. I got lots of pockets for putting my tools in, and this one pocket here is full up with night crawlers for fishing, 'cause later after the game, I'm gonna go down to the river and catch me a big mess of catfish. I'll bring 'em home, and my ma cleans 'em right nicely for me and fries 'em up in a little cornmeal batter. Dang, they're good eating. Boy, howdy. Me and my cousin Boomer, we was hunting crawdads the other day, and one jumped up and bit me. So I done bit him right back and says, "Don't you be sassing me, Mr. Crawdaddy," and took it home to Ma, who done boiled it with some hot sauce and red beans. That there's good eating. Boy, howdy. I got me a frog in my pocket, what I'm gonna give to my sweetie Billie Jean. Me and her are sweet on each other, and I figure when we get to be of married age, I'm gonna ask her pa for her hand. Boy, howdy. It's hotter than a possum on the sun. Hey, knock, knock. My name is Marky Dubois, but you can call me Cootie. Me and my cousin Boomer are gonna go rustle up some frogs later. If'n you'd want to come along, I got one in my pocket right now. His name is Old Yeller. He's green. He's my best friend in the whole world. Sometimes my cousin Boomer comes over and we play at big-time wrestling. I'm a pretty strong fella. I sure do like eating. That there Dante always has some tasty victuals, and I aim to ask for some, 'cause I got a powerful hunger in my belly. Boy, howdy. I could go for a big old mess of tater tots with hot sauce and cheese. Them's good eating. I tell you, me and my cousin Boomer was down at the old watering hole the other day trying to catch us a fish, and Boomer done tied into a whopper, I tell you. Boy, howdy, that little sucker must have been plumb near 20 inches long. Darn thing was a walleye. Damn, it's good eating. Big old walleye, let me tell you. How y'all are? Sure is a pretty day. Sure do like playing at soccer. Howdy doody, I'm Marky Dubois. You can call me Cootie. I reckon they call me that on account of my good looks. When I grow up, I'm gonna be one of them big-time wrestlers. I'm gonna get me one of them fancy names like No Neck or Crusher. And I'm gonna get me some of them sparkly tights, and I'm gonna be champ of the world. Yep, you like my fancy new overalls? Ma made 'em for me. I'll rip the bottom out of the other ones. Ma said I was just getting too big for my britches. Ha ha. Boy, howdy. I hope this is a quick game, 'cause I want to hurry up and get home. Ma's making my favorite supper tonight. Possum stew. Yee-haw! You like my fancy hairstyle? It's what they call the bowl cut. That's when Ma puts the cereal bowl over my head and she shaves off everything around it, and what you got left is your bowl cut. Have you seen my little buddy around? He's a little green frog that goes by the name of Old Yeller. He must have jumped out of my pocket or something.
Howdy, partner. I'm old Marky Dubois, but my friends call me Cootie. I tell you what, man, that thar Billie Jean Blackwood is mighty purty. Ha ha ha. Want to see my pet frog? His name's Frog. He's right here. Now where'd that critter go? Frog? Frog? Here, Froggy Froggy. Some folks say to me, Marky Dubois, put on some darn shoes. But that just ain't my style. I'm a natural man. I learned how to play basketball by tossing pumpkins in an old barrel out back. I got to be a pretty good shot, but it sure is hard to dribble a pumpkin. You know why the kids call me Cootie? Me neither. Ho, ho, ho.
Let's be friends, okay? The kids call me Nugget, but my real name's Michael Rhett Thomas. I've got a cold, but I feel okay. I like playing in the outfield because I don't have to pay attention as much. My grandma calls me her little Joy Bell, but don't tell anyone because they'll give me the business. My big sister always calls me a snot-nosed little brat and all. But my mom says that I can't help it because I've got allergies and all. She took me to an allergy doctor one time, and they stuck me with all these needles to see what I was allergic to, but I didn't cry or anything. But it hurt, though. And I guess I'm allergic to most everything around, because where they stuck me turned all red and swollen and stuff. I just thought you might like to know that. Know what? I've got a bike. It's at home. You can ride it if you want someday. I'll ask my mom if you can come over. My name is Michael Rhett Thomas, and I have got a stuffy nose, but I feel okay. My nickname is Nugget, but I don't know why. My sister calls me a little snot-nosed brat. My grandma calls me Joy Bell. My grandpa says, just don't call me late for supper. That's a joke. Get it? Want to come over and play? I might have to go to my pediatrician doctor tomorrow, my mom says. I don't mind going to the doctor because she has a play area with lots of neat toys and coloring books. I like to play with toys. A lot. Do you? Know what? I got this really neat toy at the toy store. It's a big green thing with this other part that's blue, and it goes really fast, and I like to fly it through the air and pretend it's one of those space things what fly through space. And then these little guys come out of it and soon zip around and zap. Pow! Aliens when they're trying to eat all their supplies and candy. I think I have something to play with that I brought with me, and I'll let you play with it too. It's one of those things with the buttons. You want to hear this one thing I heard yesterday? I like to sing, I like to dance, I like to run around in my underpants. Pretty cool, huh? I say that all the time. You could say it too if you want. It's okay. Know what? I've got a bike. It's at home. I ride it around the driveway and pretend I'm a motorcycle cop, and I pull over speeders and give them tickets and say, don't go so fast, or what's your hurry, or where's the fire? And then I write a big, huge ticket for like $30, and then I go chase bank robbers and arrest them for speeding and throw them in jail. It's a fun game. My name is Michael Brett Thomas, and I have a stubby nose, but I feel okay. My nickname is Nugget, but you could call me Mikey, okay? Or Brett. Nah, that's a sissy name. I'm just kidding. I like to say silly things because I'm silly. Sometimes I make funny faces. Okay, later, I'm going to go home and play with my new toy. It's one of those things... What are they called? I don't remember, but it's fun because I get to make like I'm driving or something, but it's not big enough for me to drive. It's only about the size of my face or something. My mom said that you're a good person for being my friend and all that. I've got some candy, but I'm not going to share it with you. Okay, I will, honest. Because that's what friends do. They share candy. Do you have some candy you want to share with me? You know what? I've got a bike and I can ride it around the driveway. I pretend I'm a motocross racer and I go all over the place and even off the curb. I wear a helmet too. Helmets are real cool. Sometimes I hit myself on the head, but it hurts my hand, not my head. Pretty cool, huh? I don't like to run a lot because I get tired and then I have to go to bed early because I get cranky. And my mom says, Michael, if you're going to be ornery, you'll have to go to bed early and all that. So maybe I could play blocker because then I can just stand there and make the kids run around me. I think I can do that okay. Have you met my friend, Mr. Tommy? He looks just like a regular rock. Only he's not. He's an alien in disguise, and he only talks to me. He's laying around here somewhere. Now, which one is he?
Hi, I'm Mikey. Mikey Thomas, hi. Have you seen my friend Howard around? He's about 6'2", weighs about 300 pounds. He's wearing a funny hat and he's a kangaroo. Did I mention he was invisible? I'll eat a bug for a quarter. No, wait, 2 quarters. Do you have any tissue? I got a stuffly nose. One time, Wait. That wasn't me. That was the man on TV. You're a silly.
Okay, don't tell the other kids, but, I speak English. I learned Spanish in school. Soy Pablo. ¿Quieres jugar? Vamos a jugar. Me gusta el béisbol más que las tareas de la escuela. Hola, soy Pablo y me gusta mucho el fútbol. Yo corro tan rápido que nadie me puede alcanzar. Eso es lo que dice mi mamá cuando me trata de dar un baño. Mi papá me dijo que me iba a regalar otra gorra para mi cumpleaños. No puedo esperar. Me gusta hacer pases porque mi papá me dice que es mejor pasar la bola que perderla. My Spanish is getting better, huh? Hola, mi nombre es Pablo Sanchez. Me gusta el fútbol americano, más que las tareas de la escuela. Me gusta hacer pases. Soy nuevo en el barrio. Quiero hacer muchos amigos. Hola, soy Pablo y me gusta mucho el fútbol americano. Soy Pablo. Vamos a jugar. My teacher says when I start to dream in Spanish, that means I'm fluent. I dreamt about a burrito the other night, but I don't think that counts. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Blitz!
Hola, mi nombre es Pablo Sánchez. Me gusta el básquetbol, más que las tareas de la escuela. Me gusta hacer pases. Soy nuevo en el barrio. Quiero hacer muchos amigos. Hola, soy Pablo y me gusta mucho el básquetbol. Soy Pablo. Vamos a jugar.
My name's Pete Wheeler. My dad says I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, but I can run real good. Are you talking to me? I like lifting weights and working on my bike. I want to buy a car soon, but I can't drive until I'm 16. I drove a tractor one time, though. I like taking things apart and then putting them back together again. Sometimes I fix things what are broken. Sometimes I break things what are fixed. I really like working with my hands. One time I was at school and I was going to class and I was going through a door, but I forgot to open it, so I smashed right into it and broke it with my head. I don't know why I did that. I'm funny that way. I can break a pencil with my bare hands. Want me to show you? The kids like to make fun of me, but I don't mind. When someone does bad, they say, "You Papa Wheelie," and someone told me that was supposed to be making fun of me. I don't get it, though. My name's not Papa Wheelie. It's Pete Wheeler. And they say I'm the dumb one. My name is Pete Wheeler. My nickname is Wheelie. When I played sports, the kids say Papa Wheelie all the time. I'm no papa, though. Those kids are silly. Are you talking to me? What? I think when I grow up, I'm going to be an animal doctor so I can fix up animals what are hurt. I like fixing things. Sometimes animals fall down and get hurt. I like to run really fast, as long as I don't fall down, because falling down can hurt, especially if you fall down on cement. That hurts a lot because cement is not very soft like grass or pillows. Falling down on pillows doesn't hurt very much, unless the pillow is made of cement. In that case, it would hurt. I have an older brother. His name is Leroy. He's pretty old. He likes to chop wood. I'm not old enough to chop wood. My pa thinks I'll chop my head off if I try. That would hurt real bad. Sometimes I like to dig a hole in the ground and fill it with water and jump in. I have red hair. My bicycle has 10 speeds. I like to go at speed 2 because I can pedal really fast at speed 2. It's faster than speed 1. Speed 10 is like 5 or 7 times faster than 2, I think. Hi, I'm Pete. Hi, I'm Pete. Oh, did I say that already? Sometimes, when I think real hard, my head hurts, so I try not to think too much. You want to see me run? I can run real fast. It's just the stopping part I got a problem with. Was I saying something? Or was that just in my head? Sometimes I can't tell the difference. Now, which one is my left foot again? My name's Pete. At least, that's what folks call me. I had a dog once. I think I knows how to run real good. Dogs is nice, except when they bite. One time it rained. Just give me that ball and I'll put it in the hole, I will. You just watch me, 'cause I knows how to play that basketball.
My name is Reese Worthington. I have asthma, and I can't leave home without my medicine. I'm allergic to grass, and my mom won't let me play outside when someone is mowing the lawn. Sometimes, when the pollen count gets high, I have an allergic reaction, and my eyes get puffy and red. So I have to take a histamine blocker, which invariably makes me feel drowsy to the point which I would be impaired were I ever to drive a motor vehicle. But not to worry, I'm only 8, and don't have a driver's license. My mom told me that I was lactose intolerant, but I think she just doesn't want me to eat too much ice cream. Cheese is okay, thank goodness, because I like cheese. My name is Reese Worthington, and I could take college courses because I'm smarter than all the kids my age. I tested into the 99th percentile. I think I could be a doctor, like Doogie Howser someday. Young child prodigy. That's me. But really, I'm just like any other normal kid. I just use big words. I remember one year I was placed in the gifted program at school. However, in order to attend, I had to miss half of the lunch recess, which of course we all know is when all the best ball games are played. As if that wasn't bad enough, we spent all our time studying pendulum movement. Needless to say, I quickly asked permission to withdraw from the gifted program because I believe that it's healthier for my psyche to enjoy being a kid, and that's why I'm here today. My name is Reese Worthington. I am allergic to grass, dust mites, animal dander, weeds, various trees, and plants, and, well, I guess that's all. My mom thinks I should wear a face mask when I go outside, but I'm okay, really. Although sometimes my eyes get irritated, and I have to use my asthma inhaler, which is a bronchodilator, for your information. One time when I was at school, I got an allergic reaction to some sort of airborne irritant, and I got itchy eyes, and they turned all red. So my teacher sends me to the school nurse, who freaks out and thinks, "Oh, Reese, you've got pink eye." Well, I know I don't have pink eye, and I tell her about my allergies, but she just freaks out and calls my mom, who has to come pick me up. So I got the rest of that day off. Pretty neat, huh? It's very tough being a smart kid because everyone thinks you're a nerd. I've got some nice friends here, though, who know I'm not a nerd, even though I'm significantly smarter than them. So there. I've got a funny story about some other kid who you don't know. He was at school one day and he was playing basketball at recess. In all the excitement, he forgot to go to the bathroom. So when recess is over and he sits back down, he realizes that he really has to go. So his mean teacher has a rule: go to the bathroom during class, miss the next recess. Well, he didn't want to miss the next recess because he had to finish his basketball game. So he decides to hold it. He holds it and holds it and holds it, and uh-oh, he couldn't hold it anymore. All over the floor. So he gets sent to the nurse's office, who calls his mom to come pick him up. So he got the rest of the day off. Pretty neat, huh? I play the French horn, and I'm even taking lessons. My embouchure is fantastic. Wanna see? I like to play soccer more than any other sport because I'm really good at it. Plus, I look really good in soccer shorts. You know, I get sent home from school a lot because I'm sick a lot. But that's okay, because I'm smarter than the other kids. Hey guys, I'm Reese Worthington. I know, you think I'm a nerd because I'm in all those gifted classes, but I'm totally not. Look, I'm even wearing cool shoes. See? I can't be a nerd if I wear cool shoes, right? Right? I love football, but boy, is this tough. Last week, I was going on a deep passing route downfield, and I tripped over a sprinkler and swallowed my retainer. Boy, was my mom mad. Those retainers are expensive. You know, it may not be proven scientifically yet, but cooties do exist. Trust me. There's this girl in my class, Claire, and whenever she gets near me, I feel sick. My stomach does flips, and I feel all feverish. It's gotta be cooties. I used to play drums at school, but that seemed a little, nerdy. So I decided to switch to something a little cooler. The French horn. Man, some of the kids in my gifted class are such nerds. A couple of them started a juggling club. Can you think of anything lamer? No thanks, nerds. Instead, I started my own club. The Mime Club. Pretty cool, huh? The other day at school was picture day. My sister, her name is Mary. She decided she would blow dry my hair so I would look cool. So she feathered my hair and I looked pretty stupid. But at least I got to wear my favorite sweatshirt. It says, "I am watermelon." When it's hot, I'm cool. My mom teaches piano lessons, so of course I have to take lessons myself. I don't really like piano, but I have to practice all the time. But I did get to learn the Star Wars theme song. I prefer contemporary music to classical. Classical is too hard to play. My little hands can't keep up with it. The worst part of piano lessons is practicing scales and archipelagos, or whatever they're called. All my friends get to play all day. But no, not me. Practice, practice, practice.
Hi, I'm Reese Worthington. You're not going to pick me for your team, are you? I'm totally not a nerd. I just look like one. One time, I was going for a layup, and this big kid blocked the shot right back in my face, and the ball got stuck in my headgear. I had to sit around with that ball stuck to my face for 2 hours before the janitor finally came and cut it loose with a pair of wire cutters. It was so humiliating. Have you seen Intergalactic Battlestar Wars? I've seen it 117 times. I also have all the toys, including the rare Starbucks Solo action figure with red pants. You see, I've got cool shoes, so I can't be a nerd, right? Right? Have you seen my retainer around? I'm always losing that thing. One time, my dog thought it was candy and he ate it. Boy, was my mom mad.
Hello, my name is Ricky Johnson. I'd like playing ball. Nice day for baseball, I guess, right? I'd like baseball because it's good exercise for kids, right? You want me to tell you a little about myself, right? Well, let's see. My name is Richard Alexander Johnson, but the kids call me Fella. I don't know why. Kids can be so cruel, don't you think? Okay, that's enough, isn't it? Okay, what else? Well, I like reading books about volcanoes, and I like avocados with mayonnaise. I collect owl things because. And I have a baby brother who's too young to play. He's only 2 years old. Can I go now? I'm not sure why you're asking, but I'll tell you what I know. Baseball was not invented by Abner Doubleday, okay? Was that what you wanted to know? Oh, shoot. Did I give the wrong answer? Was that the question? What's the question? Oh, wow. I've said too much, haven't I? Me and my big mouth. Are we gonna play ball? Or do you want to hear me talk all day? Because I'd rather play ball, if that's all right with you. Hi, I'm Ricky Alexander Johnson. I like playing at sports. It's fun, I think. I like to, go to the library a lot because I like to check out books for reading. I've been reading a lot about, theoretical physics because, well, I don't know why. It's pretty neat, isn't it? I think so anyways. I like to get outside in the fresh air, I guess. Nice day to play at soccer, isn't it? Okay, I'll tell you this much. Kids who are like, 2 can't play soccer very well because their little legs don't work so well and they get bonked in the head a lot and, cry a lot like little babies. That's what I think anyway. I guess that's all for now. Okay, are we going to play soccer? I'm kinda tired of talking, if that's okay with you. My name is Ricky. Pardon? My name's Ricky Alexander Johnson. When are we gonna play football? I'd like to play quarterback. Okay, I got new shoes. See? I like to keep the head shaved. Aerodynamics. You know, let's see, what else? I like playing sports and reading books. I like my baby brother, I guess. I mean, he's only like 2, but he's still fun to have around.
Hi, I'm Ricky Johnson. Just call me Slick. Can we play now? Bald is beautiful. I'm good. Really. My head may be shaped like a football, but I only got basketball on my mind.
2 times and got 2 home runs. I asked my dad, and he says that he's going to take the training wheels off my bike, and then I'm going to learn to ride wheelies. Know what's neat? Yesterday, I went to the grocery store with my mom, and she let me pick out a cereal. It's for me, and Sally can't have any. I got the one with sugar in it because I like sugar because it tastes great. Oh yeah, one time I got to drive a shopping cart. Know what's neat? My dad mowed the lawn yesterday. When I grow up, I'm going to mow the lawn every day. I've got my own lawnmower now. My dad got it for me so I could help. It doesn't have a motor or anything, and it's made of plastic, but it works pretty good. It doesn't mow the lawn or anything, but I can push it around, and I can make noises like this. Know what's neat? Oh, nothing. My name is Ronny Dobbs, and I'm a big kid now, and big kids don't cry. My dad says he's going to take off my training wheels on my bike so I can pop wheelies, and then I'm going to make a ramp and jump my bike high up as high as the sky. Know what's neat? One time, my sister Sally went to the dentist, and then she had a cavity, but I didn't get any cavities. My dog's teeth are yellow. Know what's neat? This one time, I climbed up a tree all by myself, and then I was scared to come down. I didn't cry, though, because big kids don't cry. But I was scared, and then my dad had to get a ladder. One time, I got to climb up on the roof with my dad. My dad let me. My mom says she's going to make tacos for dinner tonight. I like tacos. I don't know why. Do you know that tacos have cheese in them? I like tacos because they taste good. I like things what taste good. I don't know why. One time, this kid was playing tag with me, and he was it. So he was chasing me around and around and around and around, but he couldn't catch me. I'm pretty fast for a little kid. I run fast as the wind. I run about 50,000 million miles per hour, I think. Know what's neat? I forgot. Reese is a nerd. Hi, I'm Ronny, and I'm, 5 years old. You know, Sally said I was a crybaby 'cause I cried 'cause she pushed me down hard and I hurt my knee. But you know what? Ronny Greer said it's all right to cry, so I'm not a crybaby. You know what? I saw a doggy today. It went grrr, and it scared me, but it was okay 'cause it was just on TV. You know what? I can sing my ABCs. Wanna hear? Oh well. Maybe later. Know what's neat? My mom cooks tacos for us every Tuesday night. She calls it Taco Tuesday. And she puts cheese in one bowl and lettuce in another bowl, and we get to make our own tacos. But I don't always remember which day is Tuesday, so I don't know when I get to have tacos again. Know what's neat? I can run really fast. And the other day, I was running around the block, and Sally was riding her bike right by me, and you know what? I ran around the block 2 times, and Sally only went around once, 'cause I'm really fast, and I run like the wind, and she can't catch me. Know what's neat? I don't remember. Hello, I'm Ronny Dobbs. I'm, 5.5 years old. One time, I had a cat, and I named him Henry, but my mama told me he was a girl. He sure looked like a Henry to me. My big sister Sally's a meanie. She thinks I'm only a little baby, but I'm not. I'm 5.5 years old, which means I'm almost a big kid. Basketball is hard for little guys like me, 'cause the ball is almost as big as my whole body. I can't wait till I'm a big kid and the ball gets normal size. I'm a big boy now, 'cause I wear big boy underwear. Wanna see? Sally called me a crybaby, but I'm not a crybaby. Wah!
enough to babysit now, you know. I watch my baby brother Ronnie all the time. I might not be the oldest kid out here, but I sure act like it. You've got to keep an eye on them. They're so good at getting into trouble. But I love kids. I can't wait to have some of my own. These are all a bunch of good kids. But I feel as if it's my responsibility to make sure they don't get into any trouble. All their mothers really feel better knowing that I'm here to watch out for them. You know, my mom always says that if you eat your vegetables, you'll grow up to be strong and smart. Well, look at me. I eat my vegetables every day. See what I mean? I'm Sally Dobbs. All the kids call me the boss because I'm kind of their leader. Don't ask them, though, because they won't admit it. I'm very mature for my age. If you ever need a babysitter or know of someone who needs one, I think you should ask for me because I'm very responsible and trustworthy. I'm in the Girl Scouts, and I'm a crossing guard at school. And sometimes I get to be the hall monitor. Believe me, no one sneaks around school when I'm on duty. My name is Sally Dobbs, and I'm the oldest kid out here, and I act it too. My mom says I'm 9, going on 19. I'm in the gifted class at school because I'm so, well, gifted. I probably could skip a grade if I wanted. I can probably play soccer for a while today, but I don't want to stay out too long. I've got a lot of responsibilities at home, you know. I have to do chores a lot. But I don't mind because working is really fun when you're good at it. I'm really good at doing chores. My favorite is cleaning out the bird cage. The kids call me the boss because I'm their leader. They look up to me. It's not easy being a role model, but it sure is rewarding to think that I can help these little kids grow into responsible adults. It's a lot of pressure, but I can handle it. Because after all, I'm 9 years old. My little brother Ronnie is such a little cutie. He tries too hard to fit in with the older kids, but he's just a baby. He's a handful for me and my mom. Kids at that age are so precocious is the word. I'm not sure what that means, but Ronnie sure is one if there ever was one. We better make sure we don't play too rough, because I'd hate to have anyone get hurt. I'd have to tell my mom if anyone started playing rough. If you need any help getting the kids under control, let me know. I know how to handle them. I'm very mature for my age. If you ever need a babysitter, give me a call. I'm good with children. Hi, I'm Sally Dobbs. Ronny Dobbs is my baby brother. Please, be nice to him because he's a very sensitive child. I like playing football, but sometimes I worry about these kids out here. If they keep running around like this, someone's bound to get hurt. Hi there, I'm Sally Dobbs, and hey, Ronald Henry Dobbs, you stop running this instant. I don't care if you are playing running back. Slow down. Hi, I'm Sally. They call me the boss. I guess because I'm kind of like the mommy on the team. I wouldn't have to if they'd quit acting like little kids all the time. I am very mature for my age, which means I have wisdom, and I know all of the little secrets in life, like don't run with scissors, don't sit too close to the TV, clean your plate. Don't worry, you'll understand when you grow up. Now, where was I? Oh, yeah, my name is Sally Dobbs, and excuse me. Ronny Dobbs, are those your brand new school pants you're wearing? What did I tell you? You go home this instant and change into your play clothes. And wipe your nose.
Hello there. My name is Sally Dobbs. The kids on the team call me the boss. I guess it's because I'm sort of like the mom of the team. I'm like that because I spend half my time taking care of my little brother Ronnie. Now, where did that boy go? Have you seen my little brother Ronnie around? He needs to take his allergy medicine. That boy's gonna be the end of me. You really ought to sit up straight. It's bad for your posture to slouch like that. I can't find my brother Ronnie. Have you seen him? I need to give him his sweater. He's a very delicate child, you know. Did you brush your teeth? You know, you really need to brush your teeth after every meal, or else your teeth will rot out.
One time, my dad took me to the AL Championship Series, and a foul ball came right to me, but I didn't have my mitt, so I couldn't make a play at it. But some other guy got the lucky bounce, and when I asked him to give it to me, he wouldn't because he wasn't very nice. But my dad said we should leave him alone and not look for trouble because my dad, he's nice and all that, and he doesn't like me to yell at the umps or anything because it's poor sportsmanship. I'm thinking by the time I turn 12, I can get on a real good team and make it to the Junior League Championship, where I'll probably get MVP because of my high slugging percentage and my excellent fielding, and by the time I'm 14, I'll get a shoe deal and maybe a spot on the Olympic team. When I grow up, I'm going to be the first woman in the majors and win the World Series for my team by getting a ninth-inning homer off the best closer they can throw at me. And then I'll take over a team as the GM and take them to the World Series and take it in 4. And then I'll get to the Hall of Fame and get my picture next to Ripken. My daddy got me this great outfit because he said I should at least look good when I play. And I'm not quite sure what he means by that, but I do look real sharp in this outfit like a regular major leaguer. One time, I went to a game real early so I could watch the team taking batting practice and maybe score a few balls. So I was hanging out over along the third base line waiting for some right-handed batter to pull one into the stands. But my friend Dorothy, who you haven't met yet because she isn't here because she can't play baseball, but she likes to watch. Although she spends most of her time talking, I can't get a word in edgewise when she's talking. So anyways, she was talking to me, so I wasn't paying attention. And so this right-handed hitter pulls one right towards us. But I'm not looking because I'm looking at Dorothy, and she starts screaming and stuff like, the ball's gonna hit us, so I cover my head. And I swear that ball landed no more than 5 feet away, and Dorothy got it on the first bounce, and boy was I steamed at her for making me miss it. True story. So most of the kids who come out here to play ball are pretty good, and every one of them, well, almost every one of them knows how to play. Some better than others, of course. But as a GM, I'm sure you're going to be figuring it out on your own. Just take it from me, though. Sometimes the personalities of the players affect how they play together. Take Sidney and Ashley Weber, for instance. They're okay players and all that, but get them in the same lineup, forget it! Game over, and you've got a W. Anyways, if you're a good GM, you'll figure all that stuff out, right? Enough said. My name is Stephanie Morgan, and I play baseball usually because I really like it, and I collect cards. I swear I have the most cards of anyone I know, all wrapped up in plastic notebooks that I got for my birthday one year, which was a good one for me, because I got, like, I swear, the entire Yankee team's cards. You know, the ones that won the series a while ago, whenever that was. I forget right now, but the cake was really good, and I had a party with a clown, but I wanted Cal Ripken to come over, but he didn't because he's probably a busy man. One time my dad took me to see the World Cup when Brazil won it, whenever that was. I was really little, like 2 or something, but it was quite a game, I guess, but I don't remember because I was, I swear, 2 or something. But my dad got this shirt that said Brazil on it, and sometimes I wear it when I play soccer, even though it's really big on me. Like, I swear, 10 sizes too big. And I swear I could wear it as a dress, which would be a crack-up because it's not even a dress, it's just a shirt. My best friend Dorothy couldn't come and play because she had to go to her grandma's place for a visit. One time I went with her, and it smelled funny there, like old mothballs, and there was this plastic fruit in a bowl on the table, and I swear I almost took a bite because I really wanted a piece of fruit, but I didn't take a bite because when I picked it up, I could tell it wasn't real because it was plastic. But so we go over there, and they're talking all the time about family gossip, and I'm so bored. But Dorothy, well, she was talking too. Boy, she never shuts up. She talks so much. So finally I punch her and I say, hey, Dorothy, let's go outside and play. And we did, and that's all. I don't go over there anymore, by the way. So I'm thinking about being a coach when I get older. I'm not sure what I want to coach. Maybe basketball or hockey or polo, but I don't know the rules of polo. But I know I get to ride horses, I think, which would be okay. Or water polo is neat too because swimming is pretty fun. Oh yeah, this one time I went swimming and I swear some kid was like trying to splash me or something and I had to tell a lifeguard on him. True story. All right, so listen here, coach. Most of the kids who come here to play soccer are pretty good, and most all of them know how to play okay. Some play better than others, of course, like me. But as a coach, I'm sure you're going to figure all that stuff out on your own. Just take it from me, though. Some of these kids, I swear, play worse when they play together, like that dopey Marky Dubois. I know gives Billie Jean the creeps. So don't put them on the same team because I swear Billie Jean will be good for nothing. Anyway, if you're a good coach, you'll figure out all the stuff on your own, right? Enough said. Sometimes I swear I don't have anything to say. It's as if my mind goes blank and I can't think of anything. Maybe it's the pressure of being asked to say something, but really I don't know what to say or what you want to hear. Or maybe I'm trying too hard to say what you want to hear when I don't know what it is in the first place and I swear I don't have anything to say. Hi, I'm Stephanie Morgan. Is this the right place for baseball tryouts? Oh, football. I guess that's okay, too. I'd like to play football as long as I can use my baseball mitt. That's okay, right? I don't go anywhere without my mitt. I like football because it's just like my favorite sport, baseball, except for the bases and the baseball bat and the home runs and the strikeouts and the uniforms and caps. Jeez, I guess it's not that much like baseball after all. One time my dad took me to a football game, and I don't remember who was playing, but it was a really great game, and our team scored like 100 touchdowns, I swear. And my dad let me hold the binoculars almost the whole time because I couldn't see the players on the field because they're so small. The really cool thing about football games is that they have people that bring treats right to your seat. My dad let me have a treat, but said that I could only have one and that I'd have to choose. So, I decided to get the malt, which is a lot like ice cream, but when I got it, it was all melty like a milkshake, and I told my dad it was defective, so he said I could have another treat, so I got the popcorn, which was really salty, and after I finished eating it, I wanted something sweet, so I ate them all anyway, so I guess I really got 2 treats that day.
I like to play QB. It's kind of like the pitcher in baseball, only there's a bunch of kids running to tackle you, and they're all running towards you yelling blitz, blitz, which is why it can be kind of scary playing QB, but I'm not scared or anything. I meant for the little kids. The kids all call me Bubbles because I'm always chewing bubble gum just like the big league players, only they chew a lot more, like 6 or 7 packs at a time. When I'm older, I'll be able to chew that much too. I swear, but for now I can only fit like 3 or 5 pieces in my mouth at one time, but my mom says that's not very ladylike, so I only chew that many pieces when she's not looking.
Hiya, folks. I'm Stephanie Morgan. My favorite sport is baseball, but basketball's a close second. I wonder if they'll let me use my baseball mitt. I like playing basketball. It helps me get in shape for baseball season. The kids call me Bubbles because I'm always chewing bubble gum. You want some? How many innings are in a basketball game anyhow?
I got a goofy kid sister who follows me around. Her name's Angela. You be nice to her or else. The kids around here call me Vec. I think it's short for Delvecchio. That's my name. Delvecchio, I mean. I can throw the ball farther than any of these other kids. You'll see. I'm the best ball player in this neighborhood, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Okay, check this out. That sister of mine, you know, Angela, she's been going around telling everyone that she's some kind of rocket scientist or something. Well, look here, Slick. I don't know rocket scientology from nothing, but that Angela, she ain't all that. Hey, don't get me wrong, she's family and all that, but still I don't like her talking like she's some hotsy-totsy Albert Einstein or anything, you know, Slick. So you take it from Tony. Angela ain't all that. Yo, just the other day, I was riding my bike around minding my own business when this goofus, Pete Wheeler, comes up to me and starts talking to me about helping him work on fixing his dad's car. Well, I don't know working on cars from nothing, but I figure what the hey. This guy might be a few sockets short of a full set, if you know what I mean. But I can maybe give my bike a tune-up with his tools while I'm at it. So, I go with him to his house, and when I get there, turns out his dad don't even own a car or tools. So what did I get out of the deal? A big fat nuttin'. Yo, Slick, I want you to call me Delvecchio, 'cause that's my name. Delvecchio. Tony Delvecchio. I'm the best at sports here in this neighborhood, you hear me? The best, I tell you. I got these legs, see? Pure power from these babies, let me tell you. I can kick that soccer ball hard and far, both at the same time even. These legs, let me tell you, 100% pure muscle. I was born kicking too, you know, 'cause that's just the way I am. I'm born to play sports, you hear me, Slick? A born natural. Check this out, Slick. This soccer stuff is a great game, you know. But do you know what my game is? Air hockey. Down at the arcade, I'm the champ. I own that table. I don't know how I do it. My reflexes fast as lightning. I become one with that hockey puck. You think you can take me? Come on down to the arcade after the soccer game and try your luck. Don't cry, though, when I whoop all over you. Okay, my sister, Angela Delvecchio, might want to play on your soccer team, right? But don't go picking her because she's about as graceful as nuttin'. She trips over her own feet, right? So don't go picking her for your team. And don't you go putting her on my team, because she'll just keep bugging me because she thinks she's all that in a bag of chips. But take it from Tony. You're better off with just a bag of chips, you know what I mean? Well, you can call me Tony, and you can call me Delvecchio, and you can call me Vec, but you don't have to call me Anthony. Got that? Some people been asking around, why does that Tony always have a lollipop in his mouth? Well, let me tell you, Slick, Tony likes candy, okay? But you know, a lollipop is okay now and then, but I make sure I visit my dentist regular-like, see, 'cause I don't like cavities, and like my pop says, good oral hygiene makes your teeth white, or something like that.
Yeah, I'm Tony. What's it to you? You know what, sport? You pick me for your team, you got yourself a winner, right? Am I right? I mean, look at this arm. It's a cannon. Bada boom. I throw nothing but touchdowns. I'm serious. Every pass that leaves this arm is a touchdown. What? You don't believe me? Would I lie to you, sport, eh? Yeah, Angie. That's my crazy kid sister. She's basically a good kid, but she's got no business out here amongst us men, you know? She's liable to ruin her delicate features. I guess I pretty much like every sport.
baseball, soccer, football, basketball. My little cousin Marty, though, he hates sports. All he does is watch movies. He gets so excited about them, too. You should hear him talk. Like a million words a second. And get this. He wants to be a movie director when he grows up. Can you believe that? Hey, if you want, I'll give you a ride on my motorcycle. Well, actually, I don't know how to ride it yet, but you can sit on it. I'm actually Tony Jr. My pop's Big Tony. You know, Big Tony's Malt Shop off of 53rd Street. Yeah, that's him. Best shakes in town. Stop by sometime and say, Lil Tony sent you, and he'll give you a free shake.
Hey, champ. My name's Tony Delvecchio, but yous can call me Slick. You met my sister Angie yet? Yeah, she's kinda goofy, but she's basically a good kid. I'm always out in my driveway practicing my basketball. Shooting the threes, working on my dribbling. Yeah, I got me a paper route so I can save up money to get myself a motorcycle. Ha, I figured it out. I only have to deliver 8 million more newspapers till I got enough. Then it's vroom, vroom, vroom. Hey, you wanna see my new tattoo? Heh, it's a giant spider. Oh, wait, I washed it off already. Yo, champ. If you want to win, you gotta have Tony Delvecchio on your team. I am like the most unbelievable shooter. You give me that ball, and it's like bada bing, bada boom, three-pointer.
My name is Vicki Kawaguchi. I'm going to be a ballerina when I grow up. I practice every day. Pirouette, grand plie, tendu. Would you like me to show you? My name is Vicki Kawaguchi. My brother's name is Kenny. He's in a wheelchair. Can I go now? One time, I was practicing my pirouette, and I got so dizzy I barfed. But don't tell anyone. Okay? But it was really gross and stuff because I just ate a grilled cheese sandwich and tomato soup. Promise you won't tell. My mommy says I'm her little butterfly, and Daddy calls me his graceful swan. Kenny calls me Pipsqueak. Oh yeah, one time I was doing an arabesque, and my dog Whipper ran behind me, and I accidentally stepped on his tail, and he yelped, and my mommy said, "What happened?" And I said, "Kenny ran over his tail, and Kenny got in trouble." But I felt bad, so I gave him some of my dessert that night. But, don't tell my parents, okay? Promise? Oh, yeah. It was cheesecake, by the way. I love cheesecake. Normally, I wouldn't tell anyone about this. But there was this one time when I was in ballet class, and this boy, Wally Elderberry, came up to me and said, "I like you," and I said, "I think you're okay too," and I punched him in the arm because he's a goofy boy and all that. But it's not that I like him or anything, I just thought you should know. But don't tell, okay? Hello, my name is Vicki Kawaguchi, and I take ballet lessons Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. And sometimes I go in on Saturdays, and then I have recitals too, which are really fun because my Grandpa Joe comes and videotapes me, and I look so pretty in the videos. Ask him yourself if you don't believe me, Kay? I have ballet recital next week, and I'd like you to come, Kay? I'm gonna be the star. Well, not really the star, but I'm gonna be the most graceful dancer on stage. Well, maybe not more graceful than Peggy Sue Abundando, but maybe the second best, or at least the third or fifth most graceful dancer. I can pirouette really good. Watch me. Okay, wait. I'll show you later, maybe. Okay? One time at my grandma's house, we were watching a video of me dancing, and I was dressed up in my ballet slippers, but I had this funny hat on that made me look like a cowboy or something, and I was making funny faces like I was a clown, and my Grandpa Joe called me a funny little funny face, and I thought that was real funny. Funny little funny face. And then we watched a video of me, and I was a little baby, and I was taking a bath, and I got so embarrassed. Oh gosh, don't tell anyone about that, okay? I don't know if I should tell you this or not, but there's this one girl at my ballet class who has a big sister who works at an ice cream parlor, and sometimes after ballet class we go over and get ice cream. I get mine with hot fudge on it because hot fudge is really good.
don't you think? Don't go telling everybody about this, though, okay? My brother Kenny, he plays soccer with us here sometimes. He's in a wheelchair. But he's really good at soccer, better than me even. But don't tell him I said that. But this one time, my brother Kenny came to my ballet class, and this guy, Wally Elderberry, came up and said, "Hey, Kenny, smells like pig penny." And then Kenny said, "Oh yeah? Hey, Wally, smells like creepy crawly." Then Wally Elderberry said, "Kawaguchi oochie coochie." And then Kenny said, "Elderberry, smelly hairy." Then my ballet teacher came up and said, "You boys be nice, or I'm gonna tell your parents." But she didn't tell. My dog Woofer is a good dog. He likes to bark at people who come over to the house. But once you get to know him, he's real friendly and likes to lick your face, which is really gross. Hi, I'm Vicki Kawaguchi. I'm a very good football player because I take ballet lessons. You know, I've got great coordination, and I can do a perfect pirouette, even in football pads. My brother Kenny and I love to watch those movies about the giant robots. Kenny says he's going to turn his wheelchair into one of those transforming robots. That would be cool. What's my best football skill? I think it's my touchdown dance. I do a piece from Swan Lake. You know, ballet can really help you in football. The leaping, the running, the tackling. Well, maybe not the tackling. I wear the same outfit for football that I wear for ballet, except the helmet. I usually take that off for ballet. I heard some NFL players take ballet lessons to help with their balance and stuff. I'd sure love to see some of those linemen in tutus. Hello. I'm Vicki Kawaguchi. My big brother Kenny taught me everything I know about basketball. He's really good. I've been taking ballet lessons for 2 years now. Ballet has improved my posture, grace, and my hang time. I think I'm the only one here in a tutu. Most people don't know that this tutu helps my aerodynamics. My favorite basketball player is Muggsy because we're almost the same height. These ballet slippers sure are hard on the feet. I knew I should have gotten the pump kind.